Yeah. Bust it. We back, people. We gonna get into it. Talk about some of this boxing. What up, Fight World? Hope everyone's having a good day. Yusuf Khan, what up? Thanks for joining us. We will be live streaming. You the best, G. I appreciate that. Shout out to Chirac. I see y'all. Yo, smash the like button, man. We about to go in. There will be some hot seats, because I know how y'all like to act. My man Ego. My man. What up? Another fire stream on its way. Patrick Starr, what up, though? Death Row East, believe in that. New media or no media. Listen, man. Listen. Hey, yo. We about to talk about this Joshua. No, I'm just playing. Y'all thought I was really going to bust one. Y'all got to pay me. Oh, my gosh. Ego been working. You know this, baby. You see the city I got to put on for the Bay. I put the Bay on my back, man. California West Side. We working. We still mobbing, though. Put the Bay on my back. Smash the like button. Anybody get the notifications? Yes or no? Did you guys get notifications for this stream? Of course, it's Bay Area all day. I'm excited. We got the Warriors. We got the San Francisco 49ers squadding up. Jimmy Garoppolo looking like a problem. Y'all got the notifications. I like to hear that. I like to see it. Smash the like button if you could. Be so kind. We're going to just do the warm-up. And we got to talk about this. Listen. I know this is some of the fans' worst nightmare. I know this. But this, yeah, Richard Sherman, too. That was a good pickup. As long as he's healthy, because I think he had an injury recently. I know this is the fans' worst nightmare. I know this. But it's Ego Army, baby. 2018, not going to happen, baby. You're not beating us. 2018, you can't beat us. Ego's Army. It's all about that real new media or no media. You know me. I go by the kid. They call me Ego. Boxing Ego. Young credentials. Young Mr. Everywhere. You ain't never there. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. Oh my gosh, we gonna talk about it. See, I told y'all last video, once again it's on. See, I did a video and then I went to sleep. I wake up to all these comments. You know, there's a lot of people that agree. And it's not that if you disagree, that's a problem. But now, I want to see those same people that disagree in this live stream. And we'll see who has the better, more logical, sound argument in this here debate. On this side, the real side, the west side. They keep unsubbing me, Ego. What the fuck? I'm not sure why that's happening. Maybe you should clear your cache on your browser. And then restart your computer and then hit the bell icon and resubscribe. Maybe that'll refresh it. Yeah, man, we gonna see. All the people in that last video, I told you we got the perfect setup. Wait till my shooters get here. Wait till my shooters get here. I don't know if there's any shooters in the building. Let me know, but I haven't seen any yet. They might, you know what I mean? They might be getting a bite to eat or whatever. But we got the perfect setup. We know what to expect. We know what the haters and detractors are talking about. And we're gonna see. I told you, just like the Roman Coliseum days, we're gonna take this back to the real gladiator shit. If I'm full of shit, okay, that's fine, but you prove it. If I don't make no sense, show the whole world that you make more sense. You know what I mean? If Ego Army ain't representing right, then show us that you repping right in the hot seat. Yeah, man, Shooter McGavin, I'm sure they'll join us. And they usually, when they touch down, they let us know that they up in here. But it's cool. I'll be dolo until we got the shooters. I got my organic energy drink. Shout out to this. It's called Jungle Love, baby. 2018, not gonna happen, baby. Let's get them likes. Seeing real shit, y'all be encouraging me. When y'all have that engagement, leaving comments, that's what makes the best stream. Because I don't want to, it's honestly a little bit weird. See, I'm just real. It's a little bit weird. I know how to entertain people. I've been a manager, I know how to talk in front of people. But it's a little bit weird just talking on the internet, like just being in your room. So that engagement motivates me because it lets me know that people are into what's being said. You ever go to like a seminar or speech and somebody's just talking and people aren't even paying attention? So if y'all could help with the engagement, let me know it's real so I'm not just wasting my breath. That people are really in this, passionate about boxing like I am. I really want to talk this boxing shit like I do. And let's get it. We'll have some fun. I work at Whole Foods. I love that place. Always drinking that Jungle Love, Ego Army. Shout out to you. Whole Foods is bomb, man. But I don't have a Whole Foods in my city, man. I wish I had a Whole Foods. We got the Nugget. I don't know if you guys have heard of the Nuggets. It's similar. Ego hit that. Oh yeah, we gonna hit that. These young boys can't beat me. It's cool. I chose to be the bad guy. These young boys can't beat me. Y'all already know these young boys can't beat me on this side. The real side. That west side. Hey. Let's do a Boxing Ego roll call on my live streams. What I like to do, I just want to see where y'all from. Let me know where you guys are from. City, state, zip, rep where you from. Let's get it. Ego Army style. Philly all up in this. Sacramento. 916. West Side Rider coming right behind you. Shout out to Ali Diego. Tennessee 973. Miami Ego. Shout out to 305. I see you. Puppy, I see you. Dallas, Newark, New Jersey. Riverside, motherfucker. Dallas, Texas. Chicago, West Garfield Park. England, Sheffield. Great to have you boys. Great to have your mates. Oakland, California. San Antonio. South End, Seattle. KC, Missouri. North Carolina. Brooklyn, baby. San Antonio. South Central, H-Town. Camp Pendleton, California. Upstate New York. Houston, baby. Screwston. Oh, back-to-back Houstons. Orlando, Florida. Massachusetts. UK, Kent. Nigeria. 504. He one of the 504 boys from New Orleans, San Francisco, Hawaii, Philly, Chicago, Poughkeepsie, New York. We everywhere, people. I'm just glad, man. This is a great thing. Raleigh, North Carolina, you heard. Mississippi up in here. Keep grinding, Ego. They can't stop you. Man, I'm trying to. I do this for y'all and the love of the sport. Mike Biggs Boxing, $5 super chat. He got this thing jumping and cracking. He said, put me on that wrench gang, Ego. I fuck with your content, dog. Big up, Ego Army, gang. We have a like an honorary like induction. So I'll keep an eye on your name and tell the guys, the other shooters, to keep an eye on your name. But we're always looking for top class shooters. I don't know how many people I can fit in, because you know what I mean, some people might be trying to infiltrate. But I'll take a look at you. Tough hat, Ego, you stay killing, man. I just put the bay on my back. Just a kid from the west side, and I'm down to ride. But thank you, I appreciate it, man. All right, listen, we're almost to 100 likes. I know you guys are excited for this live stream. Let's get to a like so I can really break this thing down, because once again, we got a shooter on deck. That's what I'm talking about. Wrench gang. Potential list getting long. I told J-Dog, because they see y'all clapping and people are like, man, I want me a piece of that. They want a piece of the action. Good to have you, J-Dog. Man, it's like, listen. So the bottom line is this. And this is what I love about this whole live stream situation. Oh my gosh. Shout out to Kennedy Linder he be in the comment section, fillet, you boys, fillet. He be, oh my gosh, his comments be bodying y'all. I see it. I pay attention. I'm not just out here like oblivious to what's going on. Kennedy be bodying y'all. Kennedy be doing y'all like JF Kennedy. Headshot, red dot headshot, pick your fence shit. But shout out to Kennedy. We five likes away and then we'll get started. We've already busted out the roll call. This is gonna be a good stream, I can tell. We 10 minutes in, almost 100 likes. We got over 100 people in here. And I promise you, there will AJ's concubines in here. Y'all tripping. But listen. Oh, we already had 100. Let's get it. Let's get it to popping. All right. The great thing, I'm gonna give this little preamble. The great thing I love about this whole live stream gang is Ego linking up from Texas. Shout out to Texas. Always hold it down. There's some real boxing fans out there. I appreciate you. Now, let me do this real quick preamble. The great thing about this live stream service is this. When I do a video where the video can't talk back, I can only say my audio, say my thoughts, you know what I mean, put some videos or pictures up with it and post it. And I did one about Joshua and I posted it, got a good amount of likes, you know what I mean, some like to get like 40 something dislikes, 123 likes or whatever, right? But now let's see those same people that disliked it and are all in the comment section, all in the video. If you want to come to a channel, you don't have to worry about the executive producer leaving hating ass comments, all in the video, dancing. Come to death row. Damu, right? So we're gonna see. But listen, the only thing I ask of you guys, the only thing is pay attention. Pay attention to what I'm saying, see if it makes sense. If it doesn't, I'm sorry. And listen to their arguments, the people, the detractors, right? Death Row East style. Believe in it. Everything I did on the West, we taking it worldwide. Now we gotta conquer the East. Texas already represent. Texas been down with the Ego Army. Now we working on this Death Row East project. And then we coming to the UK, baby. Damu! So, a lot of you guys, a lot of the fans are maniacs. It's cool to have a favorite fighter. It's cool to like a certain guy or like a certain guy's style. But you know what else is cool? Telling the fucking truth. That's cool to me. Being honest with yourself is cool with me. Now, the fans, people get mad at me, but I'm not the one out here calling AJ out his name and all types of stuff. So there's much worse out there, trust me. Because I've read, just read the comments, people going in on him. I'm just trying to get to the bottom of this. I'm trying to see what's happening with this Wilder fight, and I'm trying to see how this stuff is not making sense. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm trying to get to. Like these inconsistencies. GAF says, tell the truth. That's what I'm saying. So you look at the fans going ham right now. Now, a lot of the radical fans, what they're doing is playing dumb. They're playing dumb like they don't know what's really going on, like they can't see it. Like, I'm trying to think of an example. Who's seen the movie Friday? How many of y'all have seen the movie Friday with Ice Cube? Anybody seen the movie Friday? Me, everyone. Okay, great. So I'm gonna use this example. So it's like the shit Debo did throughout the movie. The whole neighborhood was watching Debo. Like most of the time when Debo was like taking people's chains, or when he slapped Nia Long in the end scene, right? When she was like, all these niggas might be afraid of you, but I'm not. And he was like, looked like he was about to cry. And he was like, shut up, and slapped her, right? So Debo is terrorizing the whole neighborhood. Every time he's pulling people's chains, slapping women in the street, there was always witnesses. You know what I mean? Whether it was just Craig and Smokey. I don't want to have to do this to you, Smokey. I don't want to have to fuck you up, Smokey. Right? There was always witnesses. And just like this in boxing, there's always witnesses who are seeing this, but nobody wants to say nothing. Nobody wants to step to Debo. They just seen him slap a woman in the street. And aside from Craig, everybody was just about to allow the shit to happen. You guys see where I'm going with this? Craig was the only one that stood up and was trying to chunk him with Debo. Even though everybody knows that's not right. Everybody's seen what Debo was doing. How he was like, oh, the beach cruiser when he knocked out Red. Oh, the beach cruiser, the one I let you use a couple weeks ago. And he's like, oh, yeah, that bike. And then he knocked the dude out. Red, he knocked Red out. You got knocked the fuck out, man. And he was like, you want some of this too, old man? No. That's how a lot of these fans act. They see it, they know exactly what's going on, but they play dumb. It's like I said, nobody wants this to step to, and this mythical Debo is the powers that be in boxing, promoters, trainers, or whatever. They want to act like they don't see Debo-ing people, right? Tuck your chain and stealing people's chain, terrorizing the block. They act like they don't see it. But I'm not gonna tuck my tail and act like I don't see what I don't see. You know what I mean? Or you ever watch one of them scary movies where the little kid's terrified, there's something in his room, a boogeyman. If you're Hispanic, El Cucuy, right? There's El Cucuy or the boogeyman. The kid's terrified and he hears all these noises and something's coming from the closet. The closet's cracked open. He sees red eyes glowing from the closet. That shit ain't ordinary, bro. There's something in your closet, right? He's making all this noise and rattling, and he gonna put the blanket over his head and act like he don't see it. That's not me, and it's never been me. You know what I mean? Why would I act like I don't see what's going on? But for whatever reason, some of these man fans, they see it going on, but they won't admit it. Hold on, we hands-free. Hands-free. I ain't talking about Bluetooth. Some of these man fans, they see it, but they act like they don't see it. I'm not doing it. Now, in the case of Anthony Joshua, good fighter, I've never had a problem with Joshua. And this is the funny thing. Now I do videos based on what I see in the sport of boxing, based on what his team is saying, direct quotes from that faction, and they say, I'm hating on Joshua, I hate the UK. When did this come about? When did you ever, prior to this whole Wilder situation, when did you see me put pressure on who Joshua was fighting or hate on Joshua? You know what I'm saying? And this is what I'm talking about in the sport of boxing. I never even said anything. Listen, I deal with boxing on a case-by-case basis. Joshua ain't never done nothing to the point where I felt the need to criticize or hate, because that's what this society is all about. If you say something, critique, even if it's supported, it's you're hating. Why are you hating? You're hating on Joshua. Like, you know what I mean? He wants $1 billion. Like, I'm okay, whatever. I'm hating. But again, if you really analyze hate and you really like have integrity, you'll notice hate always has an origin. It's like when they were doing the Marvel X-Men origin movies, that's to show you where Wolverine came from, the origin, there's roots to it. So there's people, for example, that I know, channels or whatever, and I see them constantly hate on Floyd Mayweather, constantly, or Andre Ward. And you check their track record, it's always been this way. They've always said negative things about Andre Ward. They've always said negative things about Floyd. I haven't always said negative things about Anthony Joshua. You know what I mean? I don't think I'm saying negative. I mean, the perception is negative, but that's it. So before y'all get on here like, oh, you hate the UK, you hate Joshua, get up out your feelings and check the track record. Stop being lazy. That's what a lot of you motherfuckers on the internet, you know what I'm saying? I make money on the internet, you know what I mean? I'm far from lazy when it comes to the internet. If it's something I don't like, I don't tune in, straight up. People be like, oh, your channel sucks, you talk a lot, why are you here? You know what I mean? But this is what it's come to in boxing. And I told you, it's fear. It's fear. Fear makes people do all types of wild shit, reacting weird ways and stuff. People know I ain't never said nothing crazy about Joshua. The only time he's been painted in this type of light is based on actions from him and his team, and it's really been as of recent, as of late, with this whole Wilder situation. Like, name a time when he was fighting Eric Molina, Dominic Brazil. I didn't say, oh, yeah, motherfucker, why you fighting him? Because I knew, I understood. I understand it's a process. But even though Wilder was calling out Joshua back then, the fight, okay, you could argue that it needs to marinate or Joshua needs more experience, but you beat Klitschko, it's on. Once you beat Klitschko and got another belt and beat a name like that, then the training wheels are off. Straight up, man. Training wheels are off. Not saying every fight needs to be some gladiator tooth and nail fight, but check this out. Since we're talking about it, stop me when I stop making sense. We'll do a vote, because you know I like to keep my streams interactive. I'm gonna ask y'all a simple question. Deontay Wilder versus Luis King Kong Ortiz. Was it a tough fight for Wilder? Yes or no? Was Wilder Ortiz a tough fight? I don't care who won. Or was it a tough fight? Yes or no? Was Wilder Ortiz a tough fight? Yes, yes, yes. Right? Look at the responses, people. This is interactive. I'm not saying this because I don't have to say it. Eagle Army will say it. Pensacola talk tonight. We talk tonight. Look at the comments. The toughest. Yes, yes, yes. Now, I said that to say this. We all agree that the Luis Ortiz fight was tough. Wilder's up here coming off of a tough fight, and he still wants that work with Joshua. Whether he can beat him or not, he still wants that on the heels of a tough fight, right? So there really is no excuse. You can't be, oh, but Joshua, he's fighting Joseph Parker. It's supposed to be a tough fight. Even if it is a tough fight, if he wins, Wilder's coming off a tough fight where he was challenged, where a lot of y'all said he was hurt and woozy in the 7th round and shit like that. So how is it that Wilder is gunning for Joshua until otherwise proven? If you don't believe him, if you don't think Wilder really wants to smoke, then you have to do some of the things that call his bluff, right? For example, oh, listen, let's say Wilder was coming for me, and I'm trying to call his bluff. I'll be like, man, I'm gonna be at this spot, that motherfucker ain't gonna come. Oh shit, and then he comes. Wilder's going to be in the UK. That's it. That was written, right? He wants to get in the ring. So that's not doing, to me, that's not doing a good job of calling someone's bluff. If you don't think he's serious about fighting, what's the deal about him getting in the ring? I'm not saying y'all should scuffle in the ring and turn this about him or, you know what I mean, embarrass, you know what I mean, hit somebody. But what's the big deal? If Tyson, like, does anyone really out there believe that if Tyson Fury hopped in the ring and started yelling on Joshua, you know what I mean, why didn't Joshua put out this APB all points bulletin on Tyson Fury? Tyson Fury lives out there. Why didn't he put him on Cannon Briggs? Like, yo, I see you on the internet, you be wilding Briggs, and you be in the UK, don't be hopping in the ring on my fights, yelling at me. You know what I mean? He did it specifically for Wilder. Let me continue. Now, if that ain't the truth, like I said, just stop me when I stop telling the truth. It's like, why do you have to specifically let Wilder specifically, out of Tyson Fury, all the Cannon Briggs and the people who may jump in the ring, like who you wouldn't put it above them to jump in the ring, you tell Wilder exclusively, oh, that don't make sense. Now, yo, we got to get them likes up. 200 plus people, almost 250 in here, and we don't even have 150 likes. Listen, I ain't gonna say it no more. Quit playing with my channel, you heard me? You heard me? What happened to that boy? I ain't gonna say it no more. Shout out to the super chat, Boss Red, $2 super chat. I like AJ, but makes him look bad. We all like AJ. Well, I can't say all, but I do. I like AJ. Again, hence why you never see, until the Wilder fight started getting hot and Wilder started putting that tea kettle on that stovetop and he turned that heat on, See, listen, that's a perfect example. Before, the fight was marinating or whatever. But in recent months, Wilder took the tea kettle, the teapot. You put water into a cup, it becomes the cup. Like Bruce Lee says, you put water in the cup, it becomes the cup. You see water can crash. You see water can crash. Be water. So water, I said water. Wilder put the water into the cup, right? He put the water in the teapot. Then he put it on the stove. And he turned the heat on. And he left. At first, it wasn't that big of a deal. Just like a teapot. You put water into a cup, right? Not that big of a deal. Okay, you put water in a fucking pot. But eventually, that water will start to boil. That water will boil. And when that water does boil, it's gonna trigger smoke. And when it triggers that smoke, it'll start to make a name, or excuse me, make a noise throughout the house, a whistling noise, a loud, annoying whistling noise. Now, the only way that can stop that noise that I know of is maybe, I guess, if you just pretend it doesn't exist, you pretend you don't hear it, and maybe over time that water will evaporate and just disappear or lose to somebody else in the Wilder case. Or you go down to the kitchen and you turn that stove off. Once you turn that heat off, then that whistling stops. Joshua can make the whistling stop. That whistle is Wilder. He can make it stop. You gotta fight him. Period. That's it. That's how to make. That's how all this torment, all these comments, all these videos from everybody, all these names that people are calling him. There's a way to make it all stop. Prove you the man. Do whatever every heavyweight in history has done. You know what I'm saying? And fight the man. Period. There's no need to build up. The teapot's already going off. You know what I mean? So you can't send Gerald Miller or somebody who didn't turn it in to turn it off. Like, no. You can't send Dillian White to turn the teapot off. You turned it on. You know, or Wilder turned it on for you. So you come turn it off. It's that simple, people. Like, it's a good fight. It makes money. And the excuses from fans are running so thin. Because everything they say, listen, if Wilder got all this criteria, then how's Dillian White get a shot at Wilder? How's Gerald Miller potentially get a shot at Joshua? If Wilder has to do so much. Wilder's perfect record, his belt, Sophia, the WBC belt, which everyone respects, if none of that is good enough, he got to keep doing more. He got to keep going through some. Man, these fans are getting so desperate. Hey, listen, I'm trying to help y'all. I don't care who you're a fan of, but if your fighter or the side that the fighter is speaking from is making you look this bad as a fan where you have to reach like this, then you might want to just conform because it makes you look desperate. I have people in my comment section talking about, oh, Wilder needs to fight Klitschko first. Once he fights Klitschko, the winner gets Joshua. Why? Klitschko's retired. I ain't even seen Klitschko's face. I ain't really seen him. Like, where's he been? I ain't seen nothing from Klitschko. And he retired. Why is Wilder got to fight a retired guy? First, it was fight a signature name. And Luis Ortiz was that. Now it's something else. Now he got to fight a legend, a Hall of Fame. Like, what? Come on, man. Come on. Really? Now, let's talk about the video I did yesterday. We'll see who says what. All the people that disagreed, all of y'all that disagreed in the video, come disagree. Pensacola talk tonight. We talk tonight. In the hot seat, come disagree. Now, in the video, Joshua made a comment, and let me see, I prepared for this. I'm ready. I'm ready for this war. Joshua says, and I quote, "People are talking about Deontay Wilder. I'm not. That's not my focus," Joshua told Sky Sports. "People should never overlook Joseph Parker. He's a world champion, undefeated, and he has that Kiwi blood. That's a triple threat. Parker, just know I'm not overlooking you. I'm taking this deadly serious, and I'm focused on the task at hand. I'm a serious competitor, right? Once again, people are talking about Deontay Wilder, meaning in reference to fighting him. I'm not. That's not my focus. And he's basically saying that Joseph Parker is. Now, let's get to the actual meat. Let's cut the fat, get to the meat. I don't have a problem with a man respecting his opposition, especially as a champion. An undefeated guy, good power, looks like he's tough as a chin. I have no beef with that. I have no problem with Joshua saying, yo, I'm focused on the task at hand. Most fighters do that. You know what I mean? Danny Garcia, when he was about to fight Rios, who most people thought he would beat, you know what I mean? I don't think Rios is to Garcia what Joseph Parker is to Joshua. Like the stylistic matchup, I think Parker could give Joshua more fits than Rios was probably capable of at the time they fought. And even Danny Garcia said that. They're asking about fighting Sean Porter and Errol Spence and Thurman rematch. And he's like, yo, my main focus is Brandon Rios. Again, fighters have done this for centuries. I don't have a problem with that. But if y'all ready for me to connect the dots, let's get to 200 likes. Smash the like button. I ain't gonna say it no more. If y'all want me to connect the dots on what I'm saying with Joshua's statements, smash the like button. Listen. So, I have no problem with Joshua saying he's focused on the next guy with this scheduled opponent, the end of the month, coming up in 10 days. He's doing a media day workout today. I have no problem with that. But if you have no problem with that, and the fans have no problem with that, just know, you done fucked up. You know you done fucked up. Because we all agree. Okay, let's do it. I'm going to do it interactive for y'all, and we'll see who's real. If you don't have a problem with Joshua focusing on the guy in front of him, which is Joseph Parker, say no problem. If you have a problem and you think that's stupid to focus on the guy in front of you, put problem. If you have no problem, just say no problem. Let's do a quick vote. No problem at all, no problem. Great. I believe you. I believe you. I'm the same way. No, I don't have, okay. Now, more people voted no problem than anything. I agree with that. But you still fucked up. You know you done fucked up. And I'm gonna connect the dots. I'm gonna explain it for you. We accept Joshua has a tough task, or Joseph Parker, right? Next, so he wants to focus on him. But here's where the man fans fucked up. Because the moment you accept that, I want to focus on the guy in front of me, then you got to revert back to Joshua's last week interview where he says, I don't want Deontay Wilder in that ring. Reason being is because he doesn't have a signed contract, right? And if he does not have a signed contract, then it makes no sense. It's rubbish. It's a waste of time. It's fake hype. So you can't have your cake and eat it too. How is Wilder supposed to get a signed contract which would grant all access to the ring so you can do the face-off if you're focused solely on Joseph Parker? You know you done fucked up. Once again, let me say it again. Last week, Joshua said that I don't want Wilder in the ring. We don't want the fake hype. If you ain't have a signed contract and it's not a done deal, there's no reason for you to be in the ring. Okay, fine. That's your standpoint. But then a week later, he says, I'm focused solely on Joseph Parker. He's a triple threat. That's the guy in front of me, and that's who I'm focused on. See, I could have been a lawyer. That's the guy I'm focused on. I'm not worried about anything else. So how the fuck is Wilder supposed to get this contract that will allow him to freely enter the ring if Joshua wins to do a face-off if you're only focused on the task in front of you? That's not making sense to me. So Wilder is set up to fail at all costs because he can't get in the ring unless it's a done deal and it's an official fight. But you basically are saying it can't be an official fight because you're not worried about the next fight. You're not. He literally just told us on Sky. This is all on Sky Sports. It's not like one's on AOL and one's on Yahoo Sports and one. This is all on Sky Sports. He says people are talking about Deontay Wilder. I'm not. That's not my focus. So once again, if that's not your focus, how is Wilder supposed to have this magical contract? How is he supposed to have this magical contract if that's not your focus and you're focused on Joseph Parker, which is fine. I have no problem with you being focused on a champion and unifying, even though this is just the little circumstantial evidence. Even though Wilder had a tough test with Luis Ortiz and he was still talking about Joshua, still. So he, in essence, if that's what we're calling overlooking, he was, in essence, so confident that he was looking past Luis Ortiz. He knew he was going to handle business with Luis Ortiz, who a lot of people, even y'all on YouTube channels, was doing predictions and stuff. People in the comment section were doing predictions, and they were picking Luis Ortiz. So don't act like, oh, he was 96 years old and all this extra shit. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Motherfuckers getting destroyed at all costs. All right, who did y'all recommend for this hot seat? Somebody. Who's Buddha? Buddha, what you talking about? I don't know where he's at. Buddha, what do you disagree with? Oh, Buddha got clapped by the shooter. Listen, let me get one of the people. If you don't understand what I'm saying, jump in the hot seat. Who's Anthony? Anthony, what do you disagree with? The fans is calling for you. See, I don't even have to know their standpoint anymore. I'm a body this man. If you disagreeing with what I just said, you getting bodied. Anthony, show your face, Anthony. Come on, Ant. Shout out to Mosquito, $5. He says almost tradition to have a fighter come in the ring, especially on a fight of this magnitude. Wilder versus AJ is not on their to-do list. Shout out to you for the super chat. Anthony, where's your face? Show your face, man. What do you disagree with, Ant? We're gonna do you like. We kill you fucking ants with a sledgehammer. Don't make me do it to you, Dunny, cause I overdo it. You about to get that sledgehammer work. Where y'all at? Where's Ant at, man? See, they be ducking the fade, just like fighters. They be like, ooh. They got so much to disagree with, and then they just disappear. So anyway, I'm gonna get back to my point since. Listen, you can't have your cake and eat it too. Eric Anthony, so what do you disagree with? Stop playing games. You can get this hot seat work. Eric Anthony, what have I said that you disagree with? Okay, he in here. I get it. Let's go. I'm not waiting all day, Eric Anthony. I'm Eric Killmonger. Is this your king? He's supposed to lead you into the future. Is this your king? Eric Anthony, what you talking about? What you disagree with? Wilder ain't no monster. Who cares? If he ain't no monster, fight him. Strike one. Is this your king? See, this is what they start saying irrelevant shit. Wilder ain't no monster, even more reason to fight him. Strike one. What do you disagree with? That was the real question. You start answering your own shit. What do you disagree with that I've said? Wilder's not a monster. Wilder's grandma has diabetes. Like, what? That had nothing to do with anything. I'm asking, what do you disagree with? Come collect your L so we can move this along, man. Fucking Wilder, he hates Cheerios. Oh, who cares? Answer the question. Like, stop trying to divert and deflect and bring up a whole bunch of other shit. What do you disagree with that I have said? He beat an old man. Strike two. Well, okay. So you just going to avoid? Yeah, you just going to avoid the question all night, huh? You just going to answer your own shit. And like nobody's asking. He beat an old man. That's great. He's not a monster. That's great. When you going to answer the question? You got 2 strikes, bro. And I don't see you getting a grand slam or a home run out of this. Eric Anthony. You see how they do? I'm asking what you don't agree with, and you keep saying stuff that has nothing to do with anything. He beat an old man. He made a move. Okay, what? This is what we deal with. Wilder's favorite movie is The Goonies. Like, you got Tourette's? What's The Goonies got to do with this? You about to be a Goonie. You about to be a Goonie in this hot seat. We about to turn you to a Goonie. Eric Anthony don't want no smoke. Eric Anthony said he don't need to fight Wilder, huh? Hey, that's strike 3, bro. Strike 3. He don't need to fight Wilder. So you just said a whole bunch of gibberish, and it was the exclamation point was he don't need to fight him. Why? Why don't? So he don't ever have to be undisputed. If I don't want him to be undisputed now, like what? Get this man out the kingdom. Is this your king? This is the person that's supposed to lead you into the future? Oh my God. Shooters got him good. Oh my God. You got a big L, and I ain't talking about the lyricist. And mad hoes ass Beavis, I get nothing but head. Wow. See, but listen, then I'm not like, we could have, that hot seat could have been one question. You should have just said that from the beginning, because I knew, then I would have known you wasn't about shit. You said he never needs to fight Wilder, ever, not even in the fire. Like, what? I'm never, remember Step Brothers, Will Ferrell? He was like, yeah, we're going to go to his house. He's like, I'm never going to call him dad, ever, not even in a fire. What are you talking about? He never should fight Wilder, ever, not even in a fire. I'll never call him dad. Like, you should have said that at the beginning. It would have been a real short hot seat. Because you don't want, you just admitted you don't want no smoke. You don't want to ever see it. Once again, this who y'all sent for me? Okay. It's making, like, whoever in UK or wherever you guys are from, y'all got to get some better representation, because the people you sending to argue your side, it's looking atrocious. It's looking fucked up, bro. It's looking real bad. Oh my God, it's looking bad. The people you guys are sending, like, it's like Johnny Cochran, rest in peace, versus a public defender. You know what I'm saying? With no type of, like, you going to jail for sure. You trying to beat a murder case with this public defender? He got the tie all crooked and shit. You going to jail, bro. You don't have no Johnny Cochran. You don't have no like prize-winning attorney. You got a public defender. You going to jail. You ain't gonna beat this murder case. You going to jail. Oh my God, you going to jail. This motherfucker going to jail. This is who y'all send to argue the point. This public defenders and shit. Like, can y'all give me a real lawyer, a real attorney, like somebody, a DA, somebody who's gonna like really build the case and be like, oh, Ego, you were wrong on this date, and January 14, you were wrong. I proved you were full of shit. Here's the evidence. Y'all ain't talking. He'll never fight Wilder, ever. Just deal with it. Mom, the meatloaf. Like, what? Mom, the meatloaf? Y'all sending these public defenders to fuck with the kid, and I'm the Don. I'm the Don. These public defenders can't beat me. These young boys can't beat me. Stop sending public defenders at me, man. Send somebody with like a real law firm, somebody who's really gonna present some facts. Not, oh, AJ don't ever have to fight. AJ Wilder, of course, he doesn't belong in the ring. He's a hooligan. These hooligans don't belong in the ring. You see the two braids? Why the braids? Why not get a cool cut? Why don't you just get a cool cut like AJ instead of the braids? I bet Wilder sags his pants. Like, what the fuck does sagging your pants have to do with a boxing man? I know he's sagging. You know what sagging spelled backwards is? Like, no, what is sagging spelled backward? Niggas. Like, what the fuck are you even talking about? Sagging spelled backward is niggas. Like, shut the fuck up. I'm just saying, sagging, spell it backwards, and it's niggas. That's what Wilder is. That's why I can't get in the ring without a signed contract. Like, y'all are making this way too complicated. I'm not from this heavyweight division. Tell Wilder to get a cool cut and a prenup, and then he can get in the ring. Like, why the fuck does Wilder need a prenup? They ain't getting married out this bitch. Fuck you and me. Like, a prenup? Like, damn, all this for some heavyweight. If he gets a cool cut, signs a contract, gets a prenup, and cuts off one of his testicles, he gets to get in the ring. All you have to give up is one nut. These nuts. Like, what, bro, what are you, these nuts? Ha! Got him! Ha ha ha! These nuts. Like, what the fuck are you even talking about? It cuts off his dick. Oh my God. I'm not gonna say pause. I don't even pause my TV shows on my DVR. If he cuts off his testicle, the signs. Oh my God. Like, fuck. If Wilder gives me his social security number, registers his thumbprint, cuts off his testicles, he has to get castrated first to sign the contract and a prenup and get a cool cut. And he can get in the ring like everybody else. Like, damn, they had to do all that. They had to get neutered and spayed out this motherfucker to hop in the ring. Like, it shouldn't be all this criteria. You think Mike Tyson, I seen him, Mike Tyson was in the WWE ring. How he get in there? He don't even fight in the WWE. And Mike Tyson was up in that ring talking to Stone Cold, and that's the bottom line. How did Mike Tyson get in the ring? Shit, I didn't know he had to do all that. Mike Tyson had like, damn ego you got, Joe. I'm just trying to understand what the fans is talking about. So say he need to donate a kidney. I mean, that's what these fans are making it like. Get a cool cut, a prenup, a contract, babysit Joshua's kids, cut off his dick, cut his nut off, talk to Eddie Hearn, beat Eddie Hearn on Xbox Live. Like, what the fuck? Beat Eddie Hearn on Xbox Live? He got, like, just to get in the ring? This is the steps? Like, is this real life? Yeah, I'm just saying. If he beats Eddie Hearn in FIFA on Xbox Live, then he can get in the ring. It's Eddie Hearn, Hearn Boxing 112, beat him on Xbox Live, and then beat him in 2K, and then he can get in the ring with his cool cut. Like, what is it? Man, this game is crazy, bro. How is the ego gone insane? I'm perfectly sane. I'm making perfect sense. See, if you're insane, you know the definition of insanity. Actually, I'm not insane, because if you look at the definition of insanity, I'm actually really smart. If you look at the definition of insanity, it's doing the same thing over and over, expecting new results. Well, actually, maybe I am insane. But you know what else? I don't give a fuck. Hey, when you said that last time, I was kind of tripping, right? But now, you're right. I am insane. But you know what else? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about Joshua. I don't give a fuck about Wilder. I don't give a fuck about Spilka either. Look, I ain't shit, and I ain't never gonna be shit. And you less of a man than me. So as soon as I decide that you ain't gonna be shit, so be it. You remember that shit, motherfucker, because I'm the one y'all niggas need to be worried about. Partner. Look at this. The brother decides to stand up like a man and throw down. Too bad Spilka had to get knocked out first, huh? It's over. Everything starts from now. You crazy. Or what they say, you insane. When you said that last time, I was kind of tripping, right? But now, you're right. I am insane. Listen. Man, I'm about to go, Bishop. Give me that revolver, man. Never mind, let me stop. Ego said he's gonna get a revolver and go to the UK. Let me stop. No people were harmed in the making of this live stream. Let me stop. But shout out to Jungle Love. This shit is good. All right, hot seat. Don't block him. His name is Goki. We got action. All right. Goki says, this dude sucks off Wilder far too much. I'm gonna keep asking, how am I killing y'all with the same question? Okay, I suck off Wilder too much, which is very suspect, but we'll excuse that sus comment. What have I said that you disagree with? Because I'm apparently sucking off Wilder. So, explain to me. Please explain. What have I said that you disagree with? Since it's a matter of me sucking off Wilder, in your opinion. Like I said, I'm on some Eminem shit. Because I am whatever you say I am. If I wasn't. So I'll be whatever until you can't prove me wrong and then you get your dumb ass kicked out. So how did I suck off Wilder? You could explain that. Or you could just tell me what I've said you disagree with. Why are you ducking now? Look, this is what they do. If you support a fighter, then they think you suck them off. Goku is suspect. Clearly, that's what I'm saying. See, listen, if I'm gonna say somebody is like that, I wouldn't say that probably, but if I were, I would at least be able to define why I feel like they what I disagree with or whatever. All right, shooters, he's wasting people's time. Count to 15, give him the count. If he's down for the count and he doesn't respond, I'll call off the hit if he's responded. Count to 15. His name is Goki, G-O-K-I. Sounds like some anime shit. So send him back to his cartoon world so he can watch his cartoons. Yeah, they just say what feels good, bro. Like it don't matter if it makes sense. Damn, the fans is counting you the fuck out. Wow. Anyway, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not, oh, this guy sucks off Wilder too much. But what do you disagree with? If that's your standpoint, what do you disagree with? Damn, hey, listen. Can we give a round of applause? Y'all can put the clapping emoji. Give it up for the shooters. Give it up. Sexual chocolate. Sexual chocolate, everybody. Give it up for these shooters. These shooters are literally, I seen someone doing the count in the comments. They're like 10, 8, and then they got to 2, 1, and bow. It said he was already out of here. Like my shooter must have had his hand on the trigger. It was just waiting. And then the count was up there. Oh shit. These shooters, hey, sexual chocolate. Give it up for these shooters. Shout out to Aaron, $2 super chat, Shmoney gang. Man, these shooters is not playing. I don't know why y'all playing with them. That was quick. That was quick. Quick draw McGraw went to art school. Anyway, listen. Y'all can keep saying whatever y'all want, but all you have to do is like listen, just ask yourself as just let's say you're just 100% neutral like I am, but will not use me, use you as 100% neutral. Why is no one talking any sense? Why is no one taking what I've said and then spinning it and making me look dumb and proving it wrong? How come? It should be easy, right? If you disagree, you should be able to come on here, intelligently explain. But it's always like dumb banter. Oh, you're sucking Wilder dick. What? Because I made a point, then I'm doing all this extra. You know what I'm saying? It's like, why haven't you heard one person, not one person, come with some resistance that is being spoken from a realistic, logical, factual perspective? It's always, oh yeah, you loving that Alabama dick. Like what? All right, these young boys can't beat me. I chose to be the bad guy. We'll get into what Eddie Hearn says, since y'all can't stop the message, y'all can't beat the hot seat. Shout out to Canada, $2 super chat. Who does Wilder fight if Parker wins? Shit, he needs to fight Joshua if Parker wins. Eddie Hearn says Joshua is not really into hype. He likes business. If there's a fight that's happening, there's no problem. But Deontay Wilder is talking about getting in the ring. This is not WWE. The fight is not made. They can shout at each other from ringside, and I'm sure they will. But if Deontay Wilder just wants to come over and cause a scene to raise his profile on the back of Anthony Joshua, Joshua is not big on that. Now, shout out to the gang. Isaiah, $2 super chat. He just repping. He just said gang, gang. Now listen. Listen. Study. Study why I would be mad. Just listen to what people are saying, people. Smash the like button too, because we almost have 300 people in here and no one has survived the hot seat. So smash the like button. If you want this stream to go a little bit longer, we need that engagement. Just listen. Study. He's basically agreeing with Joshua that there's no need for Wilder to jump in the ring because this is not WWE. The fight is not made. They can shout at each other from ringside, and I'm sure they will. But if Deontay Wilder just wants to come over and cause a scene to raise his profile on the back of Anthony Joshua, Joshua's not big on that. So why would you say he cannot get in the ring, but you're okay? Okay, he can't get in the ring because you don't want him piggybacking off of Joshua's name and getting fame off of Joshua's name. But you said you're okay with Wilder being ringside yelling into the ring. And he says they can shout. These are direct quotes. Radio Raheem, seconds out. It's on YouTube. It's on YouTube, people. Okay? It's on YouTube. Thank you for coming out. Good night. I'm on my Russell Simmons shit. Radio Raheem, seconds out. Did an interview with Eddie Hearn. Thank you for coming out. Good night. Right? So I just linked it. In case you guys want to check it out, I'm not going to play this shit for copyright reason. Shout out to Radio Raheem. Shout out to the UK. Thank y'all for coming out. Good night. Eddie Hearn tells Radio Raheem they can shout at each other from ringside, and I'm sure they will. So let me get this straight. Wilder can't get in the ring, but he can be ringside yelling. Like if you look at Luis Ortiz, Luis Ortiz versus Wilder, Ortiz had a knockout of Daniel. Damn, shit. He had a knockout of Daniel Martz. See, these live streams is killing my voice. He had a knockout of Daniel Martz. I'm gonna show you if I can find it real quick. Okay, we got action. Hit that like button, man. Ortiz knocked out Daniel Martz on PBC. Wilder was ringside. You guys get it? But this ringside confrontation, you see? The same situation. They're yelling at each other. He's flexing and all that. But that led to this. And Wilder hopped in the ring on Luis Ortiz. And he's like, I blessed you. I blessed you. Right? He says they can shout at each other from ringside, and I'm sure they will. So why would Eddie Hearn be okay with Deontay Wilder being in the building, being in Joshua's backyard of the UK, yelling at each other from ringside, but you can't get in the ring because that will be piggybacking off of Joshua's name? But you're okay. Come on, man. How does that make sense? Look at another UK dude. Why do you wear shades indoors? You plank. Plank? You need to go plank on a freeway. Stop. Why do you wear shades indoors? Why do you care? Why can't? Here, let's ask each other questions. We'll ask each other questions. Why don't you agree with what I'm saying? Why'd you come to my live stream? Since you want to ask so many questions. Why? You tell me why. Why? Why do you care what another grown man is wearing when you're a man yourself? Why? Let's ask questions. Let's ask each other questions. You answer those questions. Why do you care what another grown man has on their face? How does that affect your life? Let's ask questions. These are the questions that people want to know. When did you discover that you were sus? And start answering my questions. We got questions. Pensacola, we talk tonight. He's like, take those glasses off your face, you plank. Okay. I'll be a plank. But you need to start answering some questions. Listen, I'm bringing up Joshua Wilder. You gotta just peep the logic. Joshua Wilder, I'm reading direct quotes. Shout out to Skits, $2 super chat, Money Gang. Reading direct quotes. Shout out to, see, every time they hate, the money flow in. Crazy how that works. 82 Ray J, $2 super chat. Adrian Broner looking ass. I don't know who looks like Broner, but whatever, as long as y'all paying. But anyway, in the midst of me talking, reading direct quotes from AJ, from Eddie Hearn, hey, why you got glasses on? So what does that have to do with anything? If I want to wear a fucking Donald Trump toupee, who cares? What does that have to do with y'all? Honestly. When you're gonna cut your nails? Like, damn, it do all in my shit like that, huh? You need to cut your fucking nails. Look filthy. Who cares about shit like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all are men. I can understand if a girl was like sizing me up and she was like, oh, your nails are dirty, your finger. But you a dude, dude. Look at your fucking cuticles, bro. You're a plank. Like, what? My cuticles? Hey, you Wayman, huh? This Wayman. Wayman in the chat. Everybody give it up for Wayman. Give it up for Wayman. Shame. Everybody give it up for Wayman. He carrying what I'm wearing. Everybody. Clap it up for Wayman. Give it up. Why is your curtain so dirty? You tell me. Listen, yeah, is this your king? Supposed to lead you to the future? This is who y'all sending to roast me or to debate me in the hot seat? Honestly, is this the best you guys got? Like, this is the best. This is the action I got. Why do you have shades on your plank? Look at that curtain. Shout out to the super chat. Skits, $2 super chat, Shmoney Gang. Like, is this honestly, like, I ain't heard one roast that was like legendary from any of these haters. Crazy. Someone said dudes out here like men on film. Hated it. Like, hey, what you think about Boxing Ego channel? Hated it. What do you think about the next bum who ain't making no money on YouTube, who's just talking shit about Wilder? 2 snaps and around the world. Like, hell nah. 2 snaps. It's a raining man. Hey, it's raining men. What the fuck? Oh my gosh. Y'all is weirdos, man. We trying to talk boxing. Hey, yo, check it out. I'm gonna send this one out because you know on my channel that I don't discriminate. I don't care where you're from. I mean, it's weird. Some of y'all are sus, but I don't discriminate. So this one goes out to all of y'all that care more about what my beard's looking like, my mustache, my glasses. I'm gonna send this out to y'all. DJ Easy. Coming to you live on the 1 and 2s. It's Boxing Ego, and I send this out to y'all. Hey, 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 hey. Let's go. We're gonna get to that super chat in a minute, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in to the Boxing Ego channel. Hey, hey, where the haters at? Show your faces with your man fan having ass. Hey. Hey. Do the Carlton, y'all. I can't really do a sit down. Night at the Roxbury. Haha. Hey. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, why y'all worried about the shades I got on my face? We just making this money. We just, hey, hey. Let me stop right there. Why you got the shades on your plank? Bro. I'm sorry, y'all. I had to give it out. Shout out to the haters one time. I'm sorry. Listen, it's back to boxing. 2 snap and a round. Y'all sending me tips. This ain't Magic Mike, motherfucker. Don't be sending me tips after I did that. He's like, yeah, it's Magic Mike. Look at Ego. I'm gonna try to trade him shit. Ride it, my pony. Like, this ain't Magic Mike, motherfucker. Hey, Lewis Hinton, $2 super chat. Good luck. Yeah, don't be tipping me after I give a shout out to the haters. Hey, I gotta hold on. I feel lightweight weird. I gotta play something hard. I gotta play something hard after that. You know what I'm saying? I gotta play something hard. Cleanse that out of my system. But I had to, you know, we gotta show love to everybody. Cause, you know, an OG once told me, he said, it don't matter where you from. He said, gay money still spend the same. So, you know what I mean? Shout out to all the gays that like boxing. Gia, we going back hard on this West Side tip. It's DJ Ego on the 1s and 2s, spinning the greatest and the latest in boxing news. Gia, punks. Hey, 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 They know that I'm a straight up menace. I know you're in this. Half of y'all playing tennis, motherfucker. Gia. Oh, we got the tune, Where the Eagles Army? We're gonna just ride out one time. Eagle Army. Yeah. Super chat. We about to chat. Put these bodies in the hot seat as I straight creep on the LA streets. I'm from the West Side. We came to rock, motherfucker coming. Hey, this shit. Oh my God, oh my God. I love that beat though. Oh my gosh. Hold on. See, you know how YouTube be having related videos? They got some other shit. Oh my gosh, they got hell. You know how I suggest videos? Hold on. They suggesting some good shit. I'm sorry, y'all. See, I'm just about to start DJing because these young boys can't beat me. This is real Westy. Yeah. We gonna ride. We gonna mob to this one. What is this song, y'all? I'm from the Killer Cali. I got a super chat. Hold on. Hey. Someone said we got a super chat. I don't see it. I'm from the 707. Home of the players. Home of the... I don't see no super chat. Y'all be lying, man. Hey, these beats. Let me. Someone said Bacon Keith Sweat. Yeah, I'll beat Keith Sweat, all right. Like, who are you? Nobody. And who can tell you what you need? Nobody. You, nobody. Hush. Hush, young boy. Hush. Oh, they got hits. Oh, we gonna send this to Texas because Texas hold it down. This that old shit. Wanna be a holler. Oh shit, they gonna try to give me a copyright strike. They got this fat boy, the dude singing. Hold on. Jacob. Oh my gosh, these beats. Y'all don't know about this. Let me see if my Midwest dudes know this. Yeah. We about to talk about this Anthony Joshua shit with Deontay Wilder. Y'all know this beat? Oh my gosh. Y'all making me happy. People were calling out this beat. That beat is so hard too. Let me stop because there's so many hard beats. Oh my gosh. Here's a newer. This is like 2000. I remember this. Hey, king shit, homie. Hey. You know what it is, man. West Side Bankhead. Zone 1, Zone 2, Zone 3. What it is, pimp. Hey. TIP say, hey. EGO say, hey. We in that hot seat. We about to beat our enemies up in that hot seat. ASAP, Gia. Now I better fuck it up. No. Y'all don't want me to start getting all this shit, really. I don't be freestyling like that, though. The thing is, like, I can think of some stuff, but I don't have longevity, but I can write my ass off. ASAP. Where y'all at? ASAP. We got a hot chat from Ant or Super Chat, $5. It says, what's up, Ego? Got a proposition. Play my music, man, my position. Hold on. I'm trying to add words and shit to make it rhyme. Sorry. Play my position video and let everybody vote. If it's shit or flames. If it's not, boot me out. What? Hold on. What? What's going on? Y'all trying to drop mixtapes on my shit? Hey. They trying to drop a mixtape on my album. They all on. No, I'm just playing. What's going on? Man said, he's like, play my video. Like, this ain't World Star. Y'all want me to play it? What is it? Is it somebody else? I can't play no copyright shit. Hey. Yeah, y'all trying to World Star me. Hell no. Y'all funny. Y'all want me to play it? Y'all want me to show love to the Ego Army? Hey, man, hold on. You did do a super chat. Damn, y'all playing for spins? I got a proposition. Play my music video and let everybody... Hey, what's your name? Like, you didn't even tell me how to get to it. Hey, you got to respond quick because I can't hold up the whole stream. What you want me to play? Aunt Mugga, I'm on your page right now. What song? Look at the square in here. What happened to boxing? Hey, Aunt Mugga, which one? Which song am I supposed to be playing of yours? I'm not playing the whole thing too, but I'll give people a sample. You did a super chat or whatever. I'm not a racist, fad. Which one? Which one am I playing? Look at the square. Let's get back to boxing. I don't want to hear this fucking jive music. All right, I'm just playing whatever I see.
Yeah, nigga. They talking about let's fucking go. Oh my God, shut up. You shut up.
I thought that was Royce for a minute. You got the same bald head beard combo. Where you from? You said, "Do I'm not racist?" All right. I hope you was guessing on here. Hold on, I'm gonna fast forward the storyline stuff. Y'all can check them out. Aunt Mugga, I'm Not Racist remix. It's a Joyner Lucas track. He remixed it.
With all due respect, I don't have pity for you black niggas. That's the way I feel.
Hey, that's the Joyner.
You call me racist because I ain't black.
Hold on. That's Joyner Lucas's part.
But you ride Tupac.
Hey, bro, I'm not playing. You trying to give me a copyright? You a federale. I can't play that. That's Joyner Lucas's shit. I can't play his shit. You're like, yeah, play it. Play it so you get a fucking copyright strike, man. Hey, bro, I tried to help you out, but I can't play that. That sounded like it was an actual song. And then fucking Universal Studios wants their money from you. Like, hell no. Sorry, I don't know if I can world star y'all videos and shit. Shout out to Skits, $5. He said Wilder has a ton of confidence. He put fear in Joshua. I think Joshua is really scared of having to fight him because he feels he can't beat him. Y'all agree with that? Yeah, I can't play copyright shit. My channel's in great standings. And I always am within the guidelines. I thought you had like some original song or whatever. But anyway, all right, listen. Now back to boxing. See, we have to take these breaks. Aunt Mugga, $2 super chat. You had to skip to my half or play Fad. Hey, bro, we're not gonna spend the whole stream playing your music. Just check him out. And then the fans, his name is Aunt Muggs Fad. That shit was Joyner Lucas's video. And you try to have me play it. Like, yeah, you gonna get a copyright strike tonight. Like, hell no. I can't play something. You didn't say nothing. I was playing your Fad. I played the Fad the first time, that other song, and you told me to play that. And it's the same video that was on World Star that they have copyrighted probably. I can't be playing all that. So I tried. Hey bro, I tried. Back to this Eddie Hearn situation. Eddie Hearn says, if you want to make the fight great, come over and sign the contract. Listen, none of this is making sense, people. Eddie Hearn says, if you want to make the fight great, come over and sign the contract. So if that's the case, you're not going to sign a contract in one day. You have to negotiate. So how is Wilder going to be allowed to be in the ring if he beats Joseph Parker, if he has to come over to UK and sign a contract? None of this is making sense to me. What's coming from there? But listen, J-Dog, shout out to my shooters. J-Dog, listen to this. Wilder wants to get in the ring. Joshua and Hearn have both acknowledged that he wants to get in the ring. So they said they don't want him in the ring unless he has a signed contract. But he's saying come over to the UK to get a signed contract. So he's supposed to fly over by himself. I don't know if his whole representation, Shelly Finkel and all that, I don't know if they're going to the UK. Probably not. Why would Shelly Finkel and all them necessarily have to go to the UK? He's going because he's doing a guest spot on Sky Sports or whatever. You know what I mean? So once again, see, don't be mad at me. Be mad that you're having to defend these inconsistencies. See, that's what's wrong with boxing. Everyone, they want to get mad at me for like pointing out the inconsistency. All right, Blacks for UK. Well, you gonna be Blacks for UK in a minute because you in the hot seat. He says you just rambling on with inconsistencies. So once again, what do you disagree with? I'm killing all of y'all in the hot seat with the very simple and the same question. It seems like one of you dudes who keep putting these crazy comments directed at me would at least get the hint and be like, you know what? He's killing everyone in the hot seat by merely asking them the same thing. And they don't come up with the... So Blacks for UK... No, we're not getting them out of... We'll get them out of here, but the hot seat way. So how am I rambling about inconsistencies, and what do you disagree with? What have you said? What have I said that you disagree with? Because you're talking about I'm rambling. See, this is what they try to do, that slick shit. ramble to me, where I'm from, that makes it sound like I'm just babbling, like I'm just talking and it's not making no sense. So, oh, you're just rambling out inconsistencies. I'm actually making sense, and you're not refuting what I'm saying. So now you explain it. Come on, Blacks for UK. Represent for the Blacks in UK, or whatever your name means. Represent for the UK, because that appears to be where you're from based on your username. So come rep for the UK. Connection, okay, connection is dabbing, so I might respond slow. Do you understand? Listen, every time y'all get in a hot seat, it's always some issue. Hey, I'm driving, there's an accident on the freeway. My Wi-Fi is slow. What the fuck is dabbing? Your connection is just... What the fuck? I don't know. That's some UK shit. I don't know what the fuck that means. My connection is dabbing. Your Wi-Fi just like, hey man, ain't no reception. What the fuck is a dab? In America, that's what a dab is. I don't know what the fuck, no. My connection is dabbing. Your Wi-Fi, ASAP. Like, what the fuck is dabbing? But anyway, dab your ass up in this hot seat, man. We not playing. Y'all young boys, why is your connection never dabbing when before you get it put in the hot seat? And then you miss his reply. Okay, let me dab the boy. I'm about to dab him. Let me dab him. Hey, y'all boys can't beat me. You've been consistent on this. You've been on Thurman the same way about not wanting. Then what do you disagree with? Why are you making it sound as if I am babbling, or I'm rambling, or I'm chat shit get bang and all this? Why are you making it sound like I'm doing some disservice to the boxing community when you say I've been consistent with different fights on the same matters? I've approached them in the same way. Man, this is crazy. They always try to blame me. What are you on about? Let me respond. Okay, respond. My question is, you said I'm rambling. So how am I rambling? Like I'm just, like this is like, there's no, it's an aimless, I'm just walking aimless and there's no point to what I'm saying. That's what ego is boxing. Motherfucker, I am boxing. My connection is doing the running, man. See, y'all tripping. Hey, shout to my shooter J-Dog. He be on the bullshit. New media style. He be on the bullshit. He said, you typed that much, you could have responded by now. Shaking my head. Absolutely. Hey, we got a mixtape dropping. Check out the man Ant Mugga. We try to give him some free spins, but make sure you check him out. That's ANTMUGGA on YouTube. Shout out to Ant Mugga. See, I can do mixtape drops while I wait for these dudes in the hot seat. Ant Mugga, he just paid for play for some spins. We try to hook him up. We dropping mixtape albums while we wait in the hot seat. It's called multitasking. Y'all check out the man's Ant Mugga on DJ Easy Ego. We working, people. Hey, I'm dropping albums and mixtape drops while we wait for you to respond. He responded? Okay, hold on. He said respond then, G. What? I said if Wilder can jump in the ring, then let's have Povetkin, Miller, and Fury in the ring. You do it for one, you have to do it for all. Hey, bro, what are you talking? What is Povetkin and Miller? What are you talking about? Is Povetkin even going to be at the fight? Is Miller going to the fight? Miller's training for his... What are you talking about? Miller's training for the Johan Duhaupas. He's probably not going to go to the UK, fuck up his body on a different time zone, and then come back and do his fight in April. So what are you even talking about? You like, let's just have Thunder Lips from Rocky 3, Hulk Hogan, brother. Let's just have everybody in the ring. What the fuck are you even talking about? You trying to have everybody in the ring. You know the fucking raccoon from Guardians of the Galaxy, let's just have him in the ring too. If you accept Wilder in the ring, then the raccoon from Guardians of the Galaxy has to come on. because he's a Marvel character. Bro, what are you talking about? Shout out to Ann Mugger. We back to the mixtape drop. He just dropped $10 super chat, Shmoney Gang. And it says, appreciate you, ego, love your movement. Check me out when you get the chance. For sure, I will. Ain't no mumble rapping over here. Oh, you from Philly? Philly boys can spit. Check out that man, A-N-T space M-U-G-G-A. And shout out to Philly. But back to the dude in the hot seat. What are you talking about? You're talking about, oh, everybody get in the ring. Let Sting from WCW get in the ring then. What are you talking about? You're not responding. You're just ignoring the concept of what I said. I'm saying if you let one guy, then why not let 5 other heavyweight? Bro, is Bro, you're getting slaughtered. Povetkin is on the undercard. What are you talking about? He's fighting David Price. He's probably going to be in the locker room getting something to eat if he beats David Price or something. He's on this fight card, if I'm not mistaken. So what are you talking about Povetkin getting in the ring? He's going to be in the ring fighting. What are you talking about Miller? Is Miller even going? Okay, this is what these dudes do. I'm going to wrap this up. You're saying I'm ignoring what you're saying, but what you're saying is not based on anything. It's not based on any fact. Povetkin is on the undercard, so I don't know why he's going to get in the ring, nor have I really seen Povetkin gunning for Joshua per se. I'm not saying he wouldn't fight him, but he's not on his ass like Wilder is. Miller has a fight in April, and he's training wherever he's training in Brooklyn or whatever. Why is he going to mess up his time zones by going to the UK? I have not heard one word about Gerald Big Baby Miller and Dominic Brazil and all these other dudes coming. So what are you talking about? I think if Miller was like, yeah, I'm gonna be there, and Povetkin's like, yeah, I'm gonna hop in the ring, but nobody's talking about hopping in the ring other than Wilder. So once again, you're creating, yeah, let that motherfucker Bigfoot, Harry and the Hendersons in the ring. If you accept Wilder in the ring, Harry and the Hendersons got to be in the ring. You're just making up shit. Nobody was even talking about these other guys being there, let alone hopping in the ring. Hey, bro, you're getting fried. Respond to the actual concept. If you let one guy, then let them all. Why do I have to respond to a concept that you made up? That's what we're getting. Remember, like, it doesn't make sense. Why would I respond to something, a narrative that you just produced? You should be in Hollywood right now. You should be writing screenplays because you just made all of that up. You're like, if Matt Damon really was Goodwill Hunting and he had this abusive childhood, then how would you approach Matt Damon? He's not Goodwill Hunting. It was a movie. You see, this is a script. I act. This is me. And whoever the fuck you think you are right now, this is a movie. Like, I'm just saying, but if Matt Damon and Ben Affleck were really those characters, then you would understand why Matt Damon didn't want to sign your autograph, because he's Goodwill Hunting. What the fuck are you even talking about? Why would I respond to a narrative that you created? It's not even making sense. This is one of the weirdest hot seats that I've ever had, because you're Stephen King. You just made Castle Rock presents. You just made some narrative, Maximum Overdrive. If Wilder gets in the ring, everybody's in the ring. Bro, you're not making sense. Are you weebity? Is that you? He says you don't have to answer, so you're attacking the argument. I'm attacking the argument because it's not based on anything that anyone... Okay, where can I see an article or an interview with Povetkin where he says after my fight, which he hasn't even won, I'm a press AJ. I'm trying to hop in that ring. Where can I find an interview where Gerald Miller says he's gonna even be in the UK for this fight, or be in Cardiff, Wales, right? You're like, hey, you're not accepting the concept. You gotta let it flow. Why would I? You made it up. So unless you have, see, the arguments I'm saying, these are direct quotes. This is on Sky Sports. I'm not making up what Eddie Hearn said. I'm not saying Eddie Hearn said, "Heidi ho, neighbor," and he says, "Hey, I thought we were friends." I'm not making up dialogue for Eddie Hearn. This is what he's telling them. This is what Joshua said. What you saying, like T.I. said, nah, that's not real. That's make-believe. You're not saying nothing that's real. That's make believe. Hey. I see why your connection was dabbing. You're making up your own storyline and telling me to go with your hypothetical, fake, fictitious storyline and answer it. I'm done. I'm done with this dude. This is one of the weirdest hot seats. Put your L's up. If that man got an L and didn't explain his side. Someone said make him pay a hot seat, super chat to stay in the hot seat. Damn, y'all savage. Shooters, y'all know what to do. Get blacks for UK out of here. All right, Max Payne, you said he beat me. How'd he beat me? Shooters, if Max Payne doesn't explain how that guy beat me in the hot seat, he got 10 seconds to explain. Max Payne, because he's playing around. He's voting knowing I fried that dude in the hot seat because he wants to play games. His name is Max Payne. If he has not responded, 10, 15 seconds, get him out of here. We're not doing these fake votes. You know that man did not beat me. You know he didn't beat me in that hot seat. Max Payne always trolling, see? Well, shooters, engage. Max Payne, if he has not responded and he's playing games like it sounds like he always does, then y'all know what to do. Y'all know he didn't beat me. See, this is what I'm talking about in boxing. Y'all know he didn't beat me in the hot seat, but y'all still gotta lie. Oh, he got the W on that one. I'm sorry, Ego, he beat you. You know he didn't beat me. You know his argument was not fluid. He just made his own scenario up and told me to speak on it. I could do it. Oh, but if Biggie and Tupac were alive, I'm just saying, if Tupac was at Five Guys Burger right now with Big, like, you just made that up. I have to answer to a scenario that Tupac's not alive. Biggie, that's real. It's like Puff said, he's not alive. It's more money, more problems. Like, why would I have to explain some shit you just made up? Crazy people. What do I think of Lomachenko-Linares? Good fight. I would pick Lomachenko to win. I think it's kind of shady how Terrence Crawford's fight is on ESPN app that you have to pay $5 a month for, $4.99 if you want to be exact. And Lomachenko's fight is on regular ESPN. I think Lomachenko is a good fighter, but I also think he gets preferential treatment than a guy who's, in my opinion, harder to beat. Well, like, because he's undefeated. I mean, so there's proof that he's harder to beat. No knock against Lomachenko. He has momentum, but he has a loss. Terrence Crawford has 30+ fights and no loss, and he don't get the same kind of treatment. Why he on this ESPN new app where you have to pay for it, but Lomachenko's fight is on regular, just the regular ESPN shit. You know what I mean? Jeff Hearn did good numbers with Pacquiao. See, it's like Crawford, it's like almost set up to fail. You put Crawford Postal, which was a good fight, on HBO, but you put on the HBO pay-per-view. And then when it produced shitty numbers, 50,000, then it falls on Crawford. People don't blame the loser, Postal. They blame Crawford. Oh, look, it was a Crawford card, a Crawford bill. His name came first. And now you put him on this ESPN app. So if he does shitty numbers on this brand new app that you have to pay for, and Lomachenko does great numbers on regular ESPN, hey, bro, that's kind of shady to me. You know what I mean? Because, like, why not give... Crawford's fight was already intact before Lomachenko's fight got finalized. Fact. We knew about Crawford Horn since last year. Lomachenko-Linares, the negotiations started heating up. Linares fought in January. So I know prior to that, you didn't have the fight intact because you didn't even know if he would win his next fight with Mercito Hesta. Well, once again, Top Rank, I told you, see, this is what I'm saying. Smash the like button, people. We just working. I'm telling you, a lot of these old school promoters, they have it in their mind, and trainers too, that the black boxing fan doesn't exist, or they do exist, but there's no money in it. They're not going to support their own. They can't do great numbers. They're not going to set records. I mean, the movie Black Panther, just even though it's boxing versus a movie, it dispels all of that. That was a movie by a black director with a predominantly black cast. Like literally, look at everybody in Wakanda, and there were people of color. The only people that they really showed in the movie were just small extras. Like I think they were in Korea. They had some Korean lady for 2 seconds. They had Dr. Claw. He was a major character. And then they had the CIA dude. You know what I mean? And the movie did $1 billion worldwide. And that was with people lying. See, this is what people have to do. They were lying on the movie saying, oh, the blacks jumped me. I went to the movie premiere and black guys, they said, get out of this theater. And they called me a cracker and like, you know what I mean? They were lying. People were lying, literally lying, saying they got beat the fuck up and posting pictures of them bleeding. And it wasn't even them. It was just like other people from news clippings and shit that got beaten up. And they're posting and saying this would happen to me when I went to see Black Panther. People were purposely leaving low reviews to hate on the movie, being extra critical. I seen it. It was on Rotten Tomatoes. 1 star. Like really, you're gonna get Black Panther, the worst movie I've ever fucking seen, because they wanted to do good. But guess what? Through it all, it still did good. It still topped any other Marvel movie and set other records. Did $1 billion. It was a great movie. I've seen it twice. But again, back to boxing. A lot of old school promoters, I really feel the black channels don't support. You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of these promoters, they have that old school thinking, and they're thinking like, there's so much money in the Polish community, Ukraine community. If we have a fair-skinned fighter, Triple G type fighter, and they'll promote that all day, but or a Mexican fighter. But sometimes when it comes to their African-American stable, it's like they're just there. You know what I'm saying? Like, once again, why is Crawford's fight, which was established before Lomachenko's, why is that on ESPN app? You have to subscribe to it. But Lomachenko's fight with Linares, which came after that, is on the regular ESPN network. Jose Ramirez versus Amir Imam, good fight. I didn't have a problem with the fight, good fight, but it did very low. It did like 480,000 viewership. Crawford Hearn would probably do better than that. You know what I mean? But then they're putting it on some brand new app that no one has yet, that hasn't been rolled out. So to me, that's not really, I don't think that's fair for Crawford. He's been a flagship fighter. You know what I mean? He's been a flagship fighter for Top Rank, but he doesn't seem to get the red carpet treatment like Lomachenko. That's just my opinion. Paul Ruffin, $2 super chat. Them Bamas can't beat you, Ego. DMP, stand up. Ego's army. The black channels always hate on Lomachenko. These dudes be full of shit, man. These fans, man. I'm sick of it. It's just like Abel Sanchez. Floyd is retired. He's talking about maybe coming back. He's not even talking about coming back to boxing. He's talking about coming back on some MMA Last Dragon shit. I am. Catches bullets with his teeth. Please. You know what I'm saying? He's not even coming back. He ain't even talking about coming back to boxing. Yet Abel Sanchez keeps talking about Floyd. He keeps bringing up Floyd. Oh, Canelo. He came in as a Mexican and he left as Floyd. Why do you keep bringing up Floyd, bro? Like, and see, this is the thing. Everybody allegedly hated Floyd when he was here and said he ruined boxing and hurry up and get out. And they don't stop talking about him. You know, it's kind of like, I guess I'm the Floyd Mayweather of channels. You know what I mean? Or I feel like it. Fuck it. TBE. People always talk about, oh, Ego, if you're disagreeing with him, the black channels, they're gonna block you. Like, you know what I mean? They always talk about how I block people and I'm not this, I'm not that. But you see people dying to come back in after they get blocked. You see Slave It. Where's my man? Shout out to the man Slave It. He had like 18 different accounts to get back in. So I remember we used to go clubbing in San Francisco. Shout out to the city, man. Shout out to the SCO, Bay Area, right? We used to go clubbing in the city when I was a bit younger. There was this one popping club at the time, called City Nights. Everybody was there, hot women, dressed, scantily clad, right? It was one of the spots, easy to get to, good bar, you know what I'm saying? The only thing is the bathrooms were fucking filthy. I literally seen, this has nothing to do with anything. I seen somebody walk in to the men's bathroom and he was like, ha, 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 and he slipped. There was piss everywhere. And he slipped and fell in pit. It was just like wet, everything was wet. It was just piss everywhere. And he slipped on it and fell in his dress clothes. I was like, damn, I would leave. You gotta leave. You can't be in the club with no pissy, hey girl. Like you can't stay in the club with a pissy dress shirt. You smell like piss. Like you can't just, you wanna dance? This new Chris Brown song, this track is something. Hell no. You gotta leave the club or wait in the car if your boys is there. But you can't be in the club pissy trying to pop at a girl. Hey, you want me to buy you a drink? No, I want you to buy some fucking Febreze. You stink. Like, you can't just be in there with no. Someone said pissy suit. Y'all are funny. Yeah, you gotta leave. But anyway, City Nights was popping. My man's had a, not my man's, but somebody's man's had a pissy, he fell in the bathroom or whatever. But it was a popping spot. The only thing is, they would be tripping. They'd be like, look, grilling your ID, hella tough. And like, I seen them kick out someone. He was like, no, that's my real ID. I don't know if it really was or not, but they're like, this ain't you. And they like kept his ID, said it was a fake. And he was like, this is my ID, this is bullshit. And the cops were there, so they kind of, San Francisco cops, that's another story, but they made him leave. And he was saying it was his real ID or whatever. But anyway, it was a popping spot, bottom line. Ego, that's your man's, and them, nah, hell no. My boys don't fall in piss like that. We not the pissy crew. But bottom line is they would be real strict on dress code. Like just dumb shit. Like oh, no hats today. Okay, cool. And they go put it out, go put it in your car, and then they would find something else. Like they would just be really screening the crowd like that. Like they didn't want, oh, is that a fucking FUBU? Is that FUBU boxers you're wearing? You can't get in. Like, damn, really? How you see my boxers? You know what I mean? They're just stupid. Let me, no, your mustache is too thin. You can't get in. We don't do thin mustaches. No thin mustaches on Fridays. Like, what the fuck kind of rule? You know what I'm saying? No thin mustache. Yeah, we like thick, or you gotta do like a Hitler. If you want to get in, you can have a Hitler, but anything thinner than a Hitler, you can't get in. Like, this is dumb as fuck. Let me in the fucking club. That niggas coming back with a Hitler mustache. Yes, let me in the club. 999. coming back trying to meet the fucking fake ass dress code. Yeah, we'll do a Hitler, but no thin mustaches. Coming back. What is it? I want to come in the club. 999. Like, hell nah. No thin mustaches today. Anyway, the bottom line is the club was jumping if you ever got in. And I used to get in. Shout out to the light skins. Light skins always get in. And I'd be like, let me buy you a drink. But I wouldn't buy him a drink. But that song might have been out at the time, so I was doing my thing. You gotta pay when you're on the phone. But hang up in the car right back. You don't have to come. It's okay. And I'll be alright. Hey, I was lightweight doing it in the club. Hey, I was kind of doing it. You don't have to come. It's okay. Bottom line, that club was popping. And everybody wanted to get in. Period. Just like our stream, the Stream King. They hate, but they always come. Why don't you, like, listen, there's channels that are telling you exactly what you want to hear. Like, let's say it's Joshua Wilder. They're telling you the perspective and the thoughts that is exactly the opposite of mine. But you would rather come to mine, which you disagree with, even though you won't explain it, than to go to their channel and watch them and support them. We got Ego's Army. We good. We got support. You know what I mean? But you would rather be here to tell me how wrong I am than to support the people that you feel are calling it down the middle or unbiased. Looking shaky, baby. Hey, but that club was hot. You don't have to come. It's okay, girl. I'ma be alright. Hey, I was doing it back in the day. Ego, you are hilarious. Hey, that Usher had, I had a chain too. You. And I'll catch the chain. I'm adding. I didn't do all that. But I had this belt buckle. Shit was like this big. It said Ego. You don't have to call. Hey, I was doing, hey. It's okay, girl. Hey, I was kind of doing it back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Someone said chill. I'm just telling you, I was pulling. Oh my God. I had this Puerto Rican one. Oh my gosh. Like, you ever pull a chick and you like lightweight proud of yourself? Like, I be doing like the fighters when they get on the turnbuckle after they knock someone out, be doing everything. After I pulled that Puerto Rican chick, I just looked around the club like that. Yeah, I got the number. I was on my Wilder shit, like when Wilder knocked people out. He just be leaning on the ropes. I was like, yeah, okay, you said I wasn't gonna get the Puerto Rican, huh? Yeah, you said I couldn't pull her. Damn, my voice is all toast. You bet your money that I couldn't pull her, huh? I had the freshest linen. This is $25,000 alpaca. You know I could pull her. Hey, you bet me $100. You said, not on my dollar. You're not gonna get the Puerto Rican. I told you I can get the Puerto Rican. You said I couldn't get her. I can get the Puerto Rican. Hey, I pulled her. Hey, I got in my Denzel and I pulled her. You said I couldn't get the Boricua, huh? That's not what you told me. Or you calling me a liar, huh? Yeah, I came to City nice. I got in. I had the dress code. I did everything to a T. And you still said I couldn't pull her. Now I'm drunk off the Henny. That's what I do know. I'm off the Henny. Like, people, Ego's channel is fucking weird. All he talks about is... See, I can tell y'all been on these streams. Because someone said, Chris Tucker. Hey, Chris. I can get her, Chris. Man, nah, you can't get that girl. Hell no. Mike was serious too. Chris, I can get her. Hey. Jack Lubin, yeah, I believe. Hey, why was his like strutting so crispy though? Mike, hey, he was. Mike was killing. Man, I just gotta alert. Why y'all be sending me chain letters and shit? Like, I hate that. I just got this alert on my computer. Send this to 12 people or you'll die. Like, why would you send me that? Because I'm not sending it to 12 people. So now I gotta die because I don't feel like looking through my contacts and shit. I fucking hate chain letters. What the fuck is... Why I gotta die over it? You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to forward some bullshit. Chain letters always be trying to make you feel guilty and shit. If you love the Lord and you don't want your mom to step on a crack and break her back, send this to 12 people. Like, why is it gotta be all that? So I can't love the Lord and not want my mama to get hurt without forwarding this? Fuck you mean. So after I forward it, no, I'm just playing. I hate fucking chain letters, man. What the fuck? Who does that? It's like 2018. People are still doing chain letters. Let me see what this shit even says. Fucking dumbass. It's always the dumbass friends in your contact list too. like someone you don't even talk to. Let me send me no letters threatening me and shit. Send this to 12 people, your fucking teeth are gonna fall out. Like, really? Oh, the way to get other people's email? See, that's shady then. Whoever created the chain list is like seeing it and people forward it. They be like, ha, got him. These nuts. Like, they're getting everybody's emails. Got him. Hell no. Hit the like button, like. Super chat, like. Anyway, listen, is this your king? This what y'all sent for me? This whole Joshua situation is getting crazy because some of the fans are starting to say weird things. And it's like, you got to bow out gracefully because the bottom line, from what I've seen from Team Joshua, has been inconsistent. Hey, listen to this square. Are you going to talk boxing or are you going to be like drunk? But it don't matter what I do because you're going to be in the stream hating. Are you going to talk boxing? And your dumbass waited till I started talking about Joshua Wilder again to bring that up. I literally said, hey, the thing about Joshua Wilder, are you going to just act like a drunk or talk boxing? We just got back to boxing. But if you don't want to be here, there's the door. It's that simple. It's so funny how you guys think that you can come into my stream and run shit. Don't be here. If I want to talk about my life, don't be here. Next event I'm traveling to see, I don't know. I got to look at the calendar. But to me, this whole Joshua's team has been inconsistent. They're saying, oh my God, this dude's still trying to, he got busted out now. He's still, I can see the door. I know my way out. Then get out. Y'all coming over here trying to, hey, are we going to talk about, don't be here. Go to the next boxing channel that's streaming or golf or Mario Kart, whatever you want to do. But you don't have to be here with your hating ass. It's that simple. But anyway, Joshua Wilder situation, I'm just not understanding it. You know what I mean? Exactly. Fidel Castro, he said they ain't going nowhere laughing my eggs. I know that. They're just talking just to be talking. Ego, can you name a fight when Anthony Joshua had to outbox someone and not outbrawl them? No. That's a good question. I guess if you want to say Klitschko, maybe. But he wasn't really outboxing Klitschko. After he got hurt down, Klitschko was boxing very well. I can't think of a fight where he had to. So, yeah, this stuff is not consistent. You're saying Wilder shouldn't be allowed in the ring without a signed fight, right? But you say you're focused only on Joseph Parker. That's your whole focus. So if that's your entire focus, then how is he going to have a signed fight? Either way, it doesn't make sense because you can't have your cake and eat it too. Either you're fully vested and focused on Joseph Parker and as to not overlook him, you're not worried about Wilder like you said. Joshua says, and I quote, for all the people are talking about Deontay Wilder, but I'm not. That's not my focus, Joshua told Sky Sports. So my thing is, how would Wilder have a signed contract? Somebody answer that. Because when I did the video about this, people are like, oh, you're stupid. This is bullshit. You get off of Joshua's dick. Like, you know what I'm saying? All this extra shit. Just explain that. Somebody answer. I'm down to learn. If your focus is Joseph Parker and you're not worried about Wilder, that's acceptable. You don't want to disrespect the threat in front of you. But last week you said there's no point for Wilder to get in the ring, even for a face-off, even if you beat Joseph Parker. to do a face-off because it's fake hype unless he has a signed contract. So again, if you're all in for Joseph Parker and then you're willing to see what happens after that, then how would Wilder have this signed contract? Somebody explain this. I'm waiting. And then you guys let me know when somebody makes sense. When someone explains this and it makes sense to you guys. I'm just gonna drink my organic energy drink. Somebody please explain, enlighten me. I'm down to learn, for real. I don't understand how that makes sense. But again, maybe someone can tell me. Why block a free commercial for the next fight? Great question. That's free publicity. If you plan on, see, that's what makes people feel that Wilder, Joshua, or Eddie Hearn said 80% Wilder's next, which maybe it does happen. But the reason people are pressuring Joshua is because based on what's being said, it doesn't sound like it. It sounds like there's definitely other options that they're willing to explore. Because again, why wouldn't you do the free commercial? If I know if I win Joseph Parker fight and I know I'm gonna fight the next dude, even if the contract details haven't been finalized, who cares? Tyson Fury hopped in the ring on Deontay Wilder at the Archer Spilka fight. That was years ago, and they still haven't fought. But guess what? For the moment, for the time, it was viral. People talked about it. It's a fight people would still entertain. And people can revert back to, hey, I remember when Tyson Fury hopped in the ring, he was like, that's all they want, Tyson Fury. He's like, what you gonna put? He's like, how you like that? How you like that? What you gonna do about that? You're a bum. You know what I mean? They still ain't fought. But if you planned on fighting him soon, why? See, I hear this comment. I'm gonna highlight it. I see the one. Ego, do you think there's a possibility that AJ and Hearn are trolling, trying to create more talk for the fight that they believe doesn't have enough anticipation? I don't think that's the case, but let's talk about the super chat from my man Brian NY. $10 super chat. Thank you. It says hashtag new media, hashtag gang gang, hashtag ego army. Brian from New York, I really appreciate that. Now, the reason I don't think that is the case is because a lot of people think like it's like they want to be optimistic, but at some point in time, you got to look at what's in front of you. None of that is being supported by what's coming out from Joshua. There's other ways to build interest. Okay, like that's not, I don't think it's trolling. Here's a simple example. Bottom line is this: Eddie Hearn and AJ work together as a unit, as a team. That's his promoter, that's his fighter, right? Right? So the thing is, why would you want your fighter? This is not like Eddie Hearn said, it's not WWE. Why would you want your fighter painted in such a negative light just to get some publicity when there's other ways to get publicity, like have Wilder hop in the ring? You know what I'm saying? Some people even said like, oh, what if Golden Boy said Canelo failed with clenbuterol just to build an excitement for the rematch? Yeah, I don't see that being likely because there's other ways to build excitement for the rematch. If Canelo walked up to Golovkin at the face-off and pushed him, that would build excitement, and it's less damaging to Canelo's reputation than a fake story about clenbuterol. So I think the clenbuterol situation was very real. I don't think he didn't have clenbuterol in his system. You know what I mean? So to me, I don't really see that. I can understand people coming up with these kind of like conspiracy theory things, but why would Golden Boy want to tell the world that Canelo failed a drug test if he really didn't, just to create buzz? That's like that's the wrong type of buzz, because now people are saying Canelo, Cownello, Alvarez, and Clinello, Alvaroids and shit like that. So I can't see a promoter intentionally doing that, something that drastic that makes your fighter look bad just to create the buzz. So I don't think that's the case. Rough Gaming, $2 super chat. Arturo Gatti versus Chavez Sr., Prime versus Prime. I'm going with Chavez Sr. on that one. I definitely got to go with him. No disrespect to legend Gotti, but Chavez was nasty. Because even when he fought a bunch of like nobodies in his first 60 fights or whatever, but even when he started fighting world level people, he was able to win some of those fights and or hold his own. So I'm rocking with Chavez. But yeah, I don't think the promoter would make his fighter get this much negative attention just to just solely to promote the fight, because there's other ways to promote the fight. See, shout out to Kane. He's thinking like I'm thinking. He says a confrontation between the two champions would sell more tickets and get more viewers. Exactly. So why, like, I don't know, why, like, say, hey, I prohibit him from getting in the ring, when him getting in the ring would actually help sell tickets more than have people saying, oh, Joshua's afraid and Joshua did, you know what I mean, calling him names and shit. So that's my thing. More excuses. More excuses. Here. This is from Terry Bolton. AJ showing he is boss. If you are into unification, why would you let someone come try take the limelight of the achievement you've just done? More excuses. First of all, nobody's talking about Wilder getting in the ring if Joshua loses to Joseph Parker. So everybody's assuming Wilder would try to jump in the ring if it would be a unification in front of Joshua's hometown crowd, and he's the victor. He beats Joseph Parker. So that's an excuse. If he beats Parker, the fight is over. You know what I mean? The fight is over and you win and Wilder gets it. So how's that taking the limelight away from you? Especially if you do like a civilized face-off. I'm not talking about like Shane Mosley when he hopped in the ring and was interrupting Floyd after Floyd beat Juan Manuel Marquez. He was like, oh, you gonna fight me, and all that. Or when, bro, listen, see, woo. Hey, we need close to 350. I just thought of something else. If y'all want this work, I just thought of another great point. Oh my gosh, I have not used this one. If we get closer to 350, I'm gonna release this point. Oh my gosh, I just thought of another great point. Crazy how that works. Smash the like button. Let's get closer to 350. I just thought of something. I know I haven't used this before, and I ain't heard no one else use it. We're gonna get to it. See, it's no matter what, it doesn't look like a good situation. Wow. Smash the like button. We just vibing out, riding out. Wow, I just thought of another great point. We almost there. Smash the like button, people. We working. Yeah. Listen. Ego, but why say publicly, I don't want Wilder in the ring? Only thing that does is draw attention. Yes. And see, and listen, a lot of people have these kind of weird like conspiracy theories about, I've even heard someone say Joshua and Hearn are doing this as some kind of mind game to stun on Wilder or to let him know his place. But that's not the mind game you would want to play with a guy like Wilder, to me. Here's why. Wilder is already oozing with confidence, whether you agree with it or not. He's talking about, I'm the best heavyweight of this era. I beat everybody. Luis Ortiz, I blessed him. Now I'm about to baptize him. I'll beat prime Mike Tyson in the 80s. So he's clearly confident. Whether it's a false confidence, whatever you want to say, he's at least confident. So why would you keep doing things that give him even more confidence, knowing he has all that power and stuff, and he feels that you fear him? That's what he keeps saying in every interview. Joshua's scared of me. Eddie Hearn's scared of me. Run, Joshua. So I don't see how that's a successful mind game that you would be trying to play. You know what I'm saying? Why would you be trying to play a game with a guy who's already confident, and then you keep doing things that the public perceives as making you look like you don't want it? I don't see how that would, like, Wilder's gonna be like, fuck, I lost confidence. Like, if you do something, you like, if you want to make someone lose confidence, you do it like what Daniel Jacobs did. He said he seen the threat of Charlo. You know what I mean? He seen the threat of Charlo, and he said, "Oh, I came at the perfect time." And he pulled up to see what was going on. Like, yo, what we doing? Are we doing a bunch of Twitter talk or what? You know what I mean? He didn't say like, "Oh, I seen Charlo and then walk the other way," because that's not gonna give Danny Jacobs confidence, and it's not gonna make Charlo fear Danny Jacobs or make him feel that it's real. Do you get what I'm saying? If you wanted to like let Charlo know it's real, you do what Danny Jacobs exactly did. And you realize I seen the setup. I seen multiple camera angles. When Daniel Jacobs and Charlo had that little thing, I know exactly where it's at. It's in the hallways leading to the post-fight press conference room, right? So they were just in the hallway. I didn't see no security or anything. It was just a bunch of small-ass YouTubers, like size-wise, small. I didn't see no like big diesel people or anything. And that situation, it didn't escalate too crazy. You know what I mean? So if Wilder were to get in the ring on Joshua, I doubt it would equate to some kind of crazy all-out wrestling brawl or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we're almost to 350. Smash the like button, people. I got a good point. Aunt Mugga, $10 super chat, Shmoney Gang. People keep talking this AJ outboxes Wilder, and Wilder is sloppy, no doubt, 100. But who has AJ outboxed? He wins from brawling. He won't out-brawl Wilder. Hashtag I don't just rap. Wow. Shout out to the man. He put his perspective down. Let me know if you agree with that. I mean, that's a good point. I actually haven't even really thought of it like that. His point is, I think it's a good one. Name someone Joshua, his size and youth and speed and stuff, did the trick. You know what I mean? Name someone he was just outboxing. Like we seen Mikey Garcia can outbox Broner or Sergey Lipinets. It's not just like, oh, I could get Dejan Zlaticanin type knockouts and that's it. He outboxed Broner and he outboxed Sergey Lipinets. But that's a good point. When have you seen AJ and you thought he was just superbly outboxing someone? And it wasn't like, oh, his power and athleticism and size and stuff. He didn't outbox Takam. Takam was making him look, that wasn't his best performance, put it that way. He said he outboxing Takam. I mean, he hurt Takam. I didn't see him like doing no crazy, whatever. I mean, y'all, I don't think that. I don't think the Takam was a good example because I don't even think that's his best performance. His best performance is, I'm not saying he can't box a lick, but a lot of his size and stuff, I don't know. Something to think about. Hey, we one like away and I'm about to drop this new point that I just thought of. Smash the like button, people. We need to be over 350 by now. Definitely wasn't his best performance. That's what I'm saying. So I don't even know why you would use Takam as an example as him outboxing anybody, because I don't think that was a performance where he excelled or looked like superb. And I thought the stoppage was bullshit. I thought he was clearly losing, but the worst part about it is the ref stopped it at a weird time. He was like, not like he was drastically hurt where he didn't know where he was at. You know what I'm saying? So at the least, he would have lost the fight. But if Joshua wasn't able to get him out in the last 2 rounds or whatever it was, then he could at least said, hey, I'm the first person to not get knocked out by Joshua, kind of like Bermane Stiverne had before he rematched Deontay Wilder. All right, we hit our numbers, but listen. Danny Garcia knocked out Brandon Rios. What happened after in the ring? Anybody remember that? After Danny Garcia knocked out Brandon Rios, what transpired in the ring? This is the second point that y'all hit the like button for. What happened after Danny Garcia knocked out Brandon Rios? What happened in that ring? Where are my boxing fans at that watch this sport religiously? Boom. Nicholas, we got action. He said Sean Porter. Absolutely. Sean Porter came in the ring with his daddy, Kenny, and he was barking. He was like, roo, 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 or doing that, umbaku. I guess someone, I thought he was barking, but someone said he watched Black Panther and he was doing that M'Baku's tribe shit, because they were doing that too. So he was on some Wakanda shit. Pulled up on Danny Garcia. It was a little bit dysfunctional. Jim Gray was getting mad at Sean Porter for like taking over. You know what I mean? This is the type of stuff. Listen, I've seen this happen time and time again in boxing, where Shane Mosley pulled up on Floyd and tried to like intervene after he beat Marquez in a dominant performance. You've seen Sean Porter do that M'Baku, that Wakanda shit, pull up on Danny Garcia, pressing him for the fight. You've seen Edeslani Lara hop on the press conference stage while Canelo's at the podium, and this motherfucker Lara is standing behind Canelo like he's his shadow. But Joshua, this Eddie Hearn is co-signing it. Joshua is telling us beforehand, hey, none of that fake hype. And Eddie Hearn's co-signing as, oh, he likes to conduct business. Look at your man, Lara. He act like he the translator for Canelo. He at the podium, right? Oh my gosh. Canelo would just beat Angulo, and Edeslani Lara ass on the stage like he the translator or something. He just like he finna get on the mic and translate it for. Why is he even on stage? He don't even have no reason to be here. You know what I'm saying? He hella upstage Canelo. He on stage like he translating for Canelo and shit. Hell nah. He be like, siempre me, and then Edeslani Lara go try. He says that the Angulo fight was easier than he thought. Like, hell nah. You know what I mean? Look, Canelo's like, what? I was born ready. Like, he's like, what the fuck you doing up here? He's like, mira, I want to fight. I want to fight you. Canelo. 117, 111, papi. That is bullshit. I want to fight you. I no tired yet. Hell nah. Ike was born. Canelo looking at him like, what the fuck? What you doing up here? Look. Hey, dog. Man, you gotta get off this stage. Man, hell nah. I just knocked out Angulo. What the hell you doing up here? Hey, Lara, get your ass on. You gotta get your ass off the stage, man. Hey, mira, papi, I want to fight you. Man, get the hell up off this stage. What you do? Where'd you tell that? Hell no. Why is Edeslani Lara even on stage? And how does he have the mic? Hey, Canelo Papi. Hey, Canelo Papi, I want to fight you. Hell nah. Why does he have the mic though? This was Canelo's press, and that's why he's mad. Look at him. Ike was born. He hot right now. He like, hey, Ede's like, quit playing, dog. Man, what the hell you doing up here? There was no reason for him to be up there. But in true boxing, someone said, damn, Lara flexing on Canelo. He went beast mode. That's what I'm saying. This type of shit has happened in boxing forever. Like, in the ring or at a press conference. I mean, Tim Bradley beat Jesse Vargas. And I remember Tim Bradley fought Diego Chavez or somebody after. I forgot who he was fighting. And he was at the press conference. And he was like, yeah, this was a tough fight or whatever. And then Jesse Vargas was like, fight me! And then people, the cameras pan. And Jesse Vargas was like, I want my rematch, bro. And he was just in the crowd. And Tim Bradley said, oh my gosh, this dude, oh my gosh. And for no reason, Jesse Vargas just happened to be at the fight. And he tried to interrupt Tim Bradley. And Tim Bradley's like, oh my God. He did like Kevin Hart, oh my God. Oh my God. Jesse Vargas, I already beat you. What is it? Look at this guy. You know what I mean? This happens in boxing all the time. So I've never seen until, especially heavyweights, big ass dudes. You know what I mean? I've never seen it like be prevented like that. Shit happens. Like people hop on stage. Like I said, look. Don't take my word for it. Lara has the mic for some reason. This is after Canelo won his fight. And he's like, hey, mira, papi. I've been calling you out. For some time. I want to fight you. I was born. Like, you know what I mean? I know there yet. There's no reason Edeslani Lada and using y'all bullshit ass excuses that y'all come up with. Canelo's clearly the A. I thought Lada beat him. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about pure fanfare A side. Canelo was clearly the A side then and now over Edeslani Lada. But everyone with this Joshua Wilder, oh, why is he gonna come and take some of your shine? And okay, well, Lada did it. He was the B side and he hopped on stage and it just happened. And then the fight happened next. You notice that Lada had been calling out Canelo for over a year for sure. And he hopped on that stage, and then Canelo even said Oscar didn't want him to take the fight. He was on All Access. He said Oscar didn't want me to fight Lada because he was dangerous. But after he jumped on stage, I went into Oscar was saying, like, basically, I went in, Canelo came into the Golden Boy office like, make the fucking fight. This dude, he's doing too much. Make the fight, Oscar. I don't care what you want, right? Go watch that All Access. But then when it comes to heavyweights, y'all make an excuse. Oh, why are you gonna let AJ let him in the ring and Wilder's on his back siphoning some of his fame? Like, really? Like, if anything, you in his backyard, you have the advantage. The crowd's probably gonna boo Wilder for that. If he gets in the ring, it's just like, it's like wrestling or some shit. You know what I mean? And a guy's a hometown guy wrestling in his own, like Stone Cold Steve Austin wrestling in Texas. They're probably gonna boo the other person who's not from Texas. You guys know how it goes. If Brandon Rios fights in LA and his opponent is fighting some guy from New York or Puerto Rico, they're probably gonna boo the visitor. You know what I'm saying? So if anything, how's it? It doesn't like give Wilder confidence because the crowd's gonna be against him. Yeah, and Lada, that was the straw that broke the camel's back. He embarrassed Canelo, hopped on stage. But then Eddie Hearn and Joshua are both co-signing and coming out with this, like, don't hop on. See, in this would, I'm just being honest, I'm not, he said 80%. Listen, the 31st will reveal all. First of all, Joshua got to get past Parker, which could be a tough fight. If he does, then we'll see what they decide to do. But I know the pressure is definitely there, and it's going to continue to be there from people because people want to see what they want to see. And it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting because if I mean, block it. Eddie Hearn literally said they can yell from ringside. Then why not have both guys? Like, listen, y'all think it's a game, man. I'm waiting for the smoke. I'm waiting for someone to beat me in this hot seat. Joshua really not into hype. He likes business. They can shout at each other from ringside, and I'm sure they will. But if Wilder wants to come over and cause a scene to raise his profile on the back of Anthony Joshua, Joshua is not big on that. So, you're going to allow them to yell at each other. That's not raising Wilder's profile. If he's like, man, fuck you, bitch. I want to fight you, blah, blah, from ringside, or whatever he would have said, mic'd up in the ring. But you're okay with them yelling at each other when people don't get a good view, can't size them up. That don't even make sense. If you're talking about this piggybacking, using my name for clout chasing, then him yelling ringside versus him being in the ring, then it's not really much of a difference. He's still in your hometown. He's still causing a scene. It actually causes more of a scene because you have someone outside of the ring. Have you ever watched? I was big on wrestling. Have you ever watched wrestling where somebody's like, yeah, come down? Like Triple H is in the ring and Stone Cold is like trying to get him. He's like outside of the ring. That causes more of a scene because you have one guy who's yelling down. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to if they're just face to face and everyone knows what's going on. So either way, it's not making sense. He says, and I quote, they can shout at each other from ringside, and I'm sure they will. So if you're saying that Deontay Wilder's trying to piggyback off the Joshua brand and he's clout chasing, then what's the difference if he's in the ring or if he's outside the ring and he's still doing the same thing, still talking the same shit? He likes business. Not every fight is gonna be like that. Not every fighter you fight is gonna show respect. Not every fighter. I've seen people like look at MMA. Say Eddie Alvarez is fighting Conor McGregor. Not every one of Eddie Alvarez's opponents is gonna be ruthless like Conor McGregor, talking hella shit. I don't know what he's thinking. He'll do fucking none. After I take his belt, like, you know what I mean? Not everyone's gonna be doing that, but Conor does it, right? So it's like Eddie Hearn and Joshua keep promoting this image of he likes business, he likes everything squeaky clean, but it's the hurt business. So not everything is gonna be, everything's not gonna be like so drawn out and professional at all times, and it's boxing. Man, listen. See, y'all got me in my bag because y'all pissing me off. Because I know what I'm doing. I'm destroying them. I know what I'm doing. Right? I know what I'm doing. Hey, if you want me to destroy them, 375 likes, and I'm gonna give you some examples of what I'm talking about. If y'all want me 375 likes, I'm going in. I know what I'm doing. I'm destroying them. Destroying this whole fucking argument. $375 likes, I go in. $375. $375, I go in. Smash the like button. Ramirez Imam was a good fight. I don't know where Imam goes from here. Obviously, there's a lot of options open up for Jose Ramirez. He can fight Mike Garcia in the future. Regis Prograis wants it. That's a good fight. $375, I go in. Smash the like button. If y'all want that work, y'all gotta work. Hey, never let the haters overtake what we doing. That's what they want. I see people playing games with the likes. I mean, if you really think that affects the channel, I mean, have at it. We already got 300 likes. Go to other people's live streams, and not everyone is getting that amount of like. So keep playing games if you want. Let's see you take those likes back down to 0 with your hating ass. But anyway, you know what? I'm not, you know what I mean? Because people are playing games. I'm not even gonna do that. I'm gonna show y'all anyway, just because we can't let the haters succeed. They trying to hold shit up. I'm not gonna hold it up for you. But anyway, Dillian Whyte, Derek Chisora. Looky, looky, looky. Derek Chisora picked up a fucking podium. He picked up a fucking podium. And look at Eddie Hearn. Look at Adam. He don't even know what's going on. Look at this. Hell nah. Alright. Look at Eddie Hearn, right? And man, my man's he picked up a fucking podium to throw it. Look at this, is just a classic picture. Look at Dillian Whyte's laughing. Hey, shout out to Dillian. Hey, he's a fucking fool. I never even looked at that. That man, look at people close there. Oh shit. Oh goddamn. Oh my word. What are you doing, mate? Hey, chat balik, chat shit get bang. He about to throw it. He hot. And Dillian Whyte, like look at Dillian Whyte smiling. That's classic. But guess what? It helps sell the fight, right? Another Eddie Hearn promotion. Amir Khan, his new fighter, and he's throwing water in the dude's face. It had people talking, right? Look, these pictures. Amir Khan throwing water and Eddie Hearn dabbing and all this. But when it comes to the Joshua brand, they're making it sound like it's all business. Everything has to be cookie cutter, squeaky clean. AJ boxing. Stay hungry, stay humble. You know what I'm saying? But you know all this type of shit is making the event bigger. So to me, Amir Khan throwing H2O, alkaline water on old boy Phil LaGreco, Dillian White heaving a fucking podium, you know that stuff is selling. And I'm not even saying it has to be taken there. Like, I'm not saying Wilder should come in with a fucking WWE chair and Joshua Tink, you know what I mean, and hit Joshua. It don't have to be all that. But a cool face-off, fans would like that. You know what I'm saying? No one got to get slapped or water thrown on them or, you know what I'm saying, some reality TV shit. But Eddie Hearn knows it. Eddie Hearn knows that all these things help sell the fight. But for whatever reason, when it comes to Joshua, he keeps making it sound like everything has to be perfect. And Joshua's really not into the hype. He likes business. And I understand different strokes for different folks. But Joshua, to me, is in the wrong business if you expect everyone to operate like you, like Klitschko. Because Tyson Fury, I tell you, if Tyson Fury gets the Joshua fight, there will be antics. I've never not seen Tyson Fury in medium level fights, let alone big fights, not have antics, not be singing, not be talking some shit. So if he fights Joshua, someone who he's been going back and forth with, then just like Wilder, he's gonna be talking some shit. We know this. So to me, it just seems like there's a fear of Wilder particularly because the things he has to do to get the fight, the things he can't do that other people, I don't think it would be this big of a deal if they did it. It just seems to me, it seems like some promoter tactics. And another thing is, it really feels like, smash the like button, man. The Eagles Army stand up. We got to always be ahead of the curve when it comes to the haters. Smash the like button. But like I said, everything has to be picture perfect and like a Hallmark card when it comes to AJ. And that's just not boxing. That's not the heavyweight division at that. That's not how it works to me. Some guys like Klitschko and AJ, they could be like, oh, could you pass the Grey Poupon? How about another shrimp on the barbie? Michael, stop it. Like, would you like some tea and crumpet? Like, but not everyone's gonna be like that. In the heavyweight, Mike Tyson would fight with Joshua. It wouldn't be like that. Mike Tyson was nasty. You know what I mean? That's just his personality. Like, he's like, AJ, I'm looking for you. He told Lennox Lewis he was gonna eat his kids. Who the fuck would even say that? I've never been so mad at anybody where I threatened to eat their kids or anything to their kids. Like, oh, I'm gonna kidnap your kids, or I wouldn't even mention somebody's kids because where I'm from, you don't play like that. Mike Tyson didn't give a fuck. Hey, Lennox, I'm coming for you. I'm gonna eat the kids. I'm gonna make some Eggo waffles. I'm gonna eat the fucking kids. What? Who says stuff like that? Lennox, he's no conqueror. I told you I'm gonna make some breakfast. I'm gonna have some scrambled eggs, some Eggo waffles. I'm gonna eat his kids. Hey, Cuz used to make me breakfast. He used to make me breakfast, and now I'm gonna eat Lennox's kids. I knew they could never fuck with me. Mike Tyson was, hey Tyson, you a wild boy. You a wild boy. So if Joshua, if he was in that era, he would have to adjust. Mayweather tells you. That eat your children line was gay. Either way, Joshua would have to adjust to a guy like Tyson. Joshua doesn't fear Wilder. Then why not? Like, then why not fight him? Why not swing the perception in your way? Everything that's coming out, and I understand maybe it's a pride thing. Maybe he's just like, oh, I don't want to look like I'm bowing down or something like that. But the people, the perception is reality. Like, okay, let's say let's say some girl said I like raped her, even if that's not the truth, but she's like making up this lie, then some people might believe it. Look at the Canelo clenbuterol situation. What if Canelo is hypothetically? What if he's just innocent in all this and he really ate the meat? And he ate some meat, and now his reputation is being tarnished. People like, oh, Canelo Alvarez and Alvarez. Speaking of, hey, y'all ain't shit. I really thought this was Canelo. Somebody sent me this and said Canelo on that buterol. 375 likes, I hit play. If y'all want to see this, follow me on Instagram too, at BOXINGEGO, you heard? 375 likes, 375, and I hit play. Hey, this shit was crazy. I really thought it was him. They said this, that buterol. How many plates he got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plates on each. 10 more, let's go. They playing games with the likes, but guess what? I'll play the same game. I ain't playing shit. Go to my Instagram if you want to see it. Anyway, yeah, this has always been part of heavyweight boxing. So at the end of the day, I'm not playing it until we get 375 likes. So the game is not on me. I've already seen it. I've already watched it. So it don't hurt me. But Ego, those aren't real plates. I mean, they're the CrossFit plates. So I know they're different weights and all that. But at the end of the day, that's still weight. That's still, I mean, the average person do it? Nice, Ego keeping his word, most def. They want to play games, we can play games. But the more they hate, the more I can't relate, because I've never been a hater. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, we just getting these super chats. We're just speaking to the Ego army, and we having fun with this boxing. But I'm just saying, like, this whole Joshua situation, if he's not afraid of Wilder, if he destroys Wilder, all this good stuff, all this all sounds great. But at the end of the day, it's like you can easily switch to perception if you wanted to. You can switch to perception right now. You know what the people are asking for. So why continue doing interview? Like, you know what I mean? I feel like it probably get to a point where I just say, I'm not doing no interview. Don't ask me about that, man. I ain't answering shit about him. You know what I mean? Instead of keep saying stuff that keeps furthering the perception. Keeps furthering perception that I want to fight him. The female boxing fan won. Shout out to you. You're right. I've been accused of something by a guy, and some people believed it. You're very smart, Ego. Keep kicking knowledge, bro. Thank you. That's what I'm saying. Perception is reality. Some people will say all types of stuff for whatever reason, and then you will have a group of people that might believe that. They might think it's the truth just because, you know what I mean? Like, I have people say all kinds of stuff about, oh, Ego's racist. They don't do their background check. They don't tell me what I said, or I know they didn't find nothing crazy of me saying nothing. Like condemning somebody's race. And some people will come, yeah, you're fucking racist, with no proof, nothing. Hey, I will admit, man, this Canelo Golovkin shit, y'all, some of y'all, I'm covering the topic, but I'm not hyped like I once was. I'm just being straight up. I'm actually pissed off because Ego, you seem tired of Abel. I don't even know what Abel have to do with anything, but whatever. We weren't even talking about Abel, but whatever. Like for me, man, this Canelo Triple G, like it's really fucking with me. Like it's like I said, some people, they get their kicks out of like some schoolyard games and shit. You know what I mean? Like ha ha ha, tee hee hee hee, ha ha ha. Canelo failed. Like they like that. They want to play a game. Canelo Alvarez, which is funny. It's funny, but man, the whole these rematches are supposed to be for closure. You know what I'm saying? And now I feel like we don't truly get closure because there's always that stigma, that asterisk about, is Canelo, did he cheat? Is he guilty? Is he innocent? Lee Holmes, you sound like a maniac. Do you believe everything you hear? What are you talking about? Why would you ask such a foolish thing? Do you believe everything you hear? What? Hey, let me talk to my shooter because he knows. Like, I want to talk real boxing. J-Dog, exactly. That's what I said. The Triple G versus rematch is being overshadowed by AJ versus Wilder. Yeah, because at least AJ versus Wilder, everything's on the up and up. If AJ beats Joseph Parker, then his career is in a very good place, and he acquires another belt. Wilder just got past the signature name. You know what I mean? That's just what it is. So, that being said, the Canelo Triple G is still a good fight, still a cool fight, but I just don't like when it's being overshadowed by the fact of something else in the background. What happens if AJ loses? Well, see, and okay, listen. I'm glad you brought that up. The funny thing is this. They say because I'm making videos and stating my opinion, which I'm supporting by fact, some people say, oh, you have it out for AJ. But I've been on record, if you really follow the channel, I've been on record saying I want AJ to win the fight with Joseph Parker. So ask yourself, why would I want to, as a boxing fan, if I hate AJ in the UK, why would I openly on record say, hey, I have nothing against Joseph Parker, but I personally prefer if Joshua were to win that? Explain it. I ain't gonna say it no more. Explain that. If I'm the Joshua hater, why do I want him to beat Parker? Why wouldn't I say, man, because I know for a fact, the people that I know that hate Floyd Mayweather, they would love to see Floyd lose to Conor McGregor. They would love to have seen Floyd lose to Pacquiao. The people I know that hate guys like Andre Ward, they would have loved to see Andre Ward lose to Kovalev. The people I know that I know for a fact hate Deontay Wilder because they never say anything good about him, they would love to have seen him lose to Luis Ortiz or fight Povetkin if he didn't fail a drug test and lose to Povetkin. But me, y'all say, oh, you hating on AJ. Then why am I on record saying that I wanted AJ to beat Parker, who I have nothing against, who I met in Vegas? Because to me, Joshua versus Wilder is better for boxing. It's bigger for boxing. Now, may the best, if it's written that Joseph Parker is the one that's victorious and gonna be victorious, then he deserves it. But if I had my pick, I think the bigger fight is Joshua Wilder. I ain't gonna say it no more. So why do I want, if I hate Joshua so much, why am I not on record saying I want Parker to win? I ain't gonna say it no more. Yo, are y'all still in here? The likes have just stayed at the same place. We still haven't got to 375. I'm gonna end this stream because the engagement's not there anymore. So if we're starting to taper off, gotta adjust for the attention, the audience retention rate. Thank you guys for tuning in to the live stream. I know there's people still here, but when it starts topping off, that means we've been going a little bit too long. That's kind of how that works. But shout out to everybody for the live stream. Someone said, oh, I just got here. Well, blame the people who got here and haven't hit the like button. Miguel says, ego is boxing. Motherfucker, I am boxing. Shout out to Miguel. Yeah, man, we just talking. Cool, keep up the good work. Would AJ still fight Wilder if he loses? Nah, because then that's stupid. Who wants to fight a guy with vibranium in his right hand if you just came off a loss? That would be stupid. So I wouldn't even care. I would say Wilder needs to fight Parker. If Parker beats Wilder, if Parker beats Joshua, then Wilder should gun for Parker for undisputed. But that don't make sense to fight Joshua coming off a loss. That's what Joshua did to Klitschko, if you're being honest. You know what I mean? He fought after Tyson Fury took out the trash. I'm not calling Klitschko trash, but you guys get the metaphor. After he handled Klitschko, made him look bad, then Joshua fought him. That's a fact. That's written. You can go look in history and see that. You know, I don't want to end so abruptly. Let's do a Q&A. I'm probably not going to do too many questions because we've been going for a while. But Q&A, just put Q&A, Q&A, and then leave your question. If you donate a super chat with your question, those get answered first. If not, then I'll just pick random questions that I see. Q&A time. Let's wrap this show up. Might do another live stream later. We just working, people. Q&A from E-Bong. Realistic, wow, he said realistically. Kell Brook voice. How many other opponents could AJ fight? I mean, AJ's an A side. He can fight whoever he wants. He can fight Povetkin, Kubrat Pulev, who pulled out. He can fight Gerald Miller. So he has some people, a couple people. I mean, maybe David Haye, Tony Bellew winner or some shit. But the thing is, none of those fights are more desired than the Wilder fight. You know what I mean? Except for, yeah, that's the most desired fight. Like I said, I don't really count Tyson Fury until he shows that he's the same fighter. Q&A time. Let me know what you guys think. Last minute questions, people. We working. That's it? No more questions? Well, I'm gonna wrap this up. No more Q&A. Q&A, why is your beard so clean? I got that good hair, but I just bought this the other day. It's a beard balm. Y'all be all on my beard though. That's kind of weird. But look, yeah, man, I got this beard balm, y'all. Q&A, Dr. Mofongo. Yeah, why have Sky Sports invite Wilder to the UK and then have Hearn say, "Don't get in the ring, I smell a rat"? I don't know. You gotta ask them. But the thing is, that's your backyard. That's your backyard. You got the advantages. You know the city. You know the layout. You know the people. You're one of them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know. Like, let's say, and this is the thing. I got people like, oh, you fucking Americans, you fucking Yanks, mate, and all this shit. But Americans, from what I've seen, and me being American, nobody's really tripping if you do the same to us. I was not mad when Tyson Fury pulled up on Deontay Wilder. Go check my channel. I didn't say, oh, why did fucking Tyson Fury ruin Deontay Wilder's moment? Again, maybe Americans are just assholes. I don't know. But Tyson Fury, being from outside of America, being the Gypsy King, a message to the weightlifter. When he hopped in the ring with Deontay Wilder, I was loving it. You'll never find one bad thing I said about that. Blaming Tyson Fury, saying he was unprofessional, saying, and what he did, if we're talking about clean cut sport and all that, it was unprofessional because he just did whatever he wanted. But again, maybe Americans are obnoxious or stuff. I wasn't mad at, like, but the UK fans, from what I've seen, some of them are mad. Oh yeah, Wilder needs to act with some class. Man, Tyson Fury, you did that. And if anything, that made me hyped. You already knocked out Spilka, and then you and Tyson Fury hopped in. I was not mad. I didn't, like I said, I'll give $500 PayPal right now to anyone produces content for me where I was mad at Tyson Fury for doing that. And he's not from here. He's not from America. But when he hopped in the ring after Wilder knocked out Spilka, that shit was comical. That gave me content to talk about. I got views off of that. Like, I liked it as a fan, enjoyed it. Ego, why can't you be proud of your own country, man? These fans keep asking why you like Wilder. He's a freaking American, damn it, forget what race he is. That's true. And he's someone who represented America in the US. I don't have a problem with you guys backing your guy like that, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? If you like what Marcos Maidana did and you're from Argentina, I don't have a problem with that. The only problem I have is when people, like, let's say you're from Mexico and you like a Mexican fighter and you trash everybody else from the UK and America, even when it's not warranted, but you only, that's the difference, when it's not even equal criticism. Yeah, but again, like I said, maybe Americans are just assholes like that. But I wasn't mad when Tyson Fury hopped in the ring. I was loving every minute of it when he pulled up on Deontay Wilder. If Kell Brook was in Dallas for Errol Spence versus Bundu or something, let's say it happened in Dallas, and he jumped in the ring on Errol Spence, I wouldn't be mad at Kell Brook. But some of you guys really got motherfuckers out here who are mad at Americans because of, oh, if Wilder gets in the ring, that's so that's tasteless. That's in such poor taste. Wow, whatever. This is the new heavyweight division? Okay. I'm out. Let me know what you guys think. Oh, let me do one more Q&A. Q&A from T. Ali. Why is there any doubt AJ will beat Wilder? Do we not have superior skill? Bro, I'm going to put you in the hot seat for your Q&A. You want to do the hot seat? Do you want to do the hot seat? We can end on that. You said, why is there any doubt that Wilder would lose to Joshua? What are you talking about? Why is there any doubt AJ will beat him? Okay, so I was going to end on a Q&A and then I read your question. Do you want to do a hot seat? You didn't say nothing crazy, but that's why I'm giving you the option. You said, why is there any doubt? So basically, everybody has to believe that Joshua beats Wilder in your brain. Do you want to do a hot seat arguing that point? Really? What do you mean, is there any doubt? It's heavyweight boxing. Is that what you want to really argue in the hot seat? I was trying to leave, but today I got time, cuz. Everybody grab your popcorn. Man down. Is that what you really want to argue, man? Damn, someone said ego, I want him well done. Listen, is that what you choose to argue? So basically, everybody has to project. See, and this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. I don't give a shit if you pick AJ to beat Wilder. I don't care if you pick Wilder to beat AJ. I simply want to see it. I have my pick, and I have a reason why I'm picking it. But what kind of comment is that? Why is there a doubt that AJ will beat Wilder? If you're so confident, then fight him. If you're see, and this is the thing. This is the common fucking theme with boxing fans. T. Ali says, I'm a fan of AJ. Okay, are you a fan of the hot seat? You still haven't answered my question. Is that, I'm giving you the option, but your next response has to answer. Do you want to argue, Mr. Fan of AJ? Do you want to argue that point you just made in the hot seat? Don't tell me about Burger King's new deals or anything else, but do you want to? What is the hot seat? Somebody explain him the hot seat while I continue. Listen, how does it work? Somebody please explain it. Here, I'll explain it to you. Hot seat is, what we have here is, if you say something crazy and then you get challenged, then you have to debate me with the point that you initially made. I give my point of view, you give your point of view, and then the fans vote. And if you get voted off the island, so to speak, if they give you the L and you lost, then you get booted from the chat. Period. So what you said, I want to challenge you. It's challenge day, like Black Panther. I don't agree with what you said. I want to debate it. So shout out to Kane. He also said, he says, explain or get kicked out. And T. Ali, once he found the rules of the hot seat game, he says no. So once again, I don't care if you pick AJ to beat Wilder. There's a chance he can win. I don't care if you pick Wilder to beat AJ. There's a chance he can win. But for you to just make it sound like it's inconceivable that Wilder could beat AJ, who's already been floored by Klitschko at 41, that's ridiculous. Even if you're picking AJ. But if you want to be that much of like a man fan that you can't even fathom, we've seen Wilder outboxed multiple rounds by Gerald Washington. Spilka was hanging in there. I don't know if he was outboxing him and winning every round, but he was doing all right. Luis Ortiz was definitely doing good. I had him up on my scorecard. And out of nowhere, boom, vibranium hits, and these guys get knocked out. So Wilder has showed power late or early. He knocked out Stavern in the rematch in 1 round. He knocked out Johan Duhaupas like in the 10th round. He knocked out, or maybe in the 11th round, he knocked out Luis Ortiz in the 10th round. So clearly he has power late. He went 12 rounds. Miguel says ego is a boxing analyst, people. He went 12 rounds with Stavern the first time. So he's showing you the different scenarios. Power late, power early, but he's even went the distance once. And his stamina, actually, if you really look at it, it looked like he had better stamina in his first title shot with Stavern going 12 rounds than when Joshua fought Klitschko for 11 rounds. Joshua's stamina looked suspect. Versus Carl Takam, his stamina looked a little bit suspect in that middle, even though Joshua was winning the fight. So, you know what I mean? You can't do that. You can't just make it like Joshua wins and that's the end of conversation. It's the heavyweight division. Can he take Wilder's best shot? Can Wilder, like, who's not as technically good as AJ, can he stay out of trouble and outbox to the point where he can get that shot off? Those are the questions. But yeah, I mean, you can't make it like, oh, why is there any doubt? Why do people want to see a fight if there's no doubt who will win? It's just like Canelo Triple G. The reason people want to see it, because some people are picking Canelo, people are picking Triple G. Errol Spence and Keith Thurman, these are all good fights. These are all good fights. And even if I'm picking Errol Spence, but I know Keith Thurman ain't no pushover, he ain't no bum. Like, you can say, oh, he's acting scary, but he's a good fighter. He's a good fighter. So just because I'm picking Errol Spence, I'm not going to disrespect anybody. This is what I'm saying with boxing. These are like 50-50, 60-40 type fights where you can make a strong argument for either. So there's really no reason to even be mad at the other side. I'm not mad at AJ fans or people who are just fans of boxing for picking AJ, because there is a chance he can win. He is technically better than Wilder. But to just dismiss Wilder, everything that he showed us, and say, oh, he's getting fucked up, blah, I don't see all that. And again, if you want to make me see it, make the fucking fight. And then we don't have to talk about nothing. If AJ just goes in and hooks him and it's over, then show me that. Because I don't see it playing out like that. But I could be wrong. But there's one way to find out. You know how people say that, right? There's only one way to find out. That one way is to fight. So everybody should be pushing for this fight. Everyone has conflicting opinions, and there's only one. I'm not trying to have these schoolyard babbles about, oh, we'll get past Dillian White first, and he would win. He would knock him out. Listen, how good would that be if Joshua unifies the division, becomes undisputed, takes somebody's undefeated blemish who has 40 wins in a row, 39 by knockout. You stopped his knockout streak. You stopped his undefeated streak. You stopped another champion. If Joshua did that, then he is the fucking man at heavyweight. What don't you understand? What don't, like, you meaning the fans? Why wouldn't everyone want to see that? Same thing with Windmill Wilder. If he's windmill, but his windmills take him to a level where the bronze medalist beats the gold medalist, where the bronze medalist takes a guy with a better, see, listen, this is why people are scared. People say Joshua has a better record for 20 fights. But they know if Wilder beats him, then all the bullshit that they said is out the window. The bronze medalist beats the gold medalist. The guy with the shitty bum resume of 40 fights beats the guy with 20 spectacular fights. And this is why some of the people fear this. This is why they fear the fight, because now Wilder has the opportunity to make them eat their words. And they would rather debate on it on some like hypothetical shit than to actually see it happen because of the fear. Me, I'm just saying roll with your man. If it's AJ, if it's Wilder, roll with him. Let's see it. Let's have at it. Let's see who would win. I don't want to talk about who would win Wilder or Ward versus Kovalev for 3 years. Let's see it. And then we got to see it, and we seen who had the better stamina, who came with a complete game plan in the first and second fight. You know what I mean? So it's that simple, people. I'm not trying to do, oh, this man gets destroyed. He'll hit him with the right. Oh, vibranium. Let's see it. That solves everything. You know what I mean? The black channels keep hounding Joshua. Like, what do you mean they hounded Joshua? Well, who doesn't want to see this? But as far as this squeaky clean stuff, like, I'm not with that. I'm not. The heavyweight division I grew up in, it wasn't about none of that. It was about, I'm trying to see you, you're trying to see me. Let's get it to popping. But you got fans riding with whatever because a promoter or trainer may have said it. The black channel. I'm out, yo. I've been going in. Smash the like button. Make sure you smash the like button. Thank you guys for tuning in. That is the show live stream on this side. Peace out.